Oh, sorry, Johnny.
Okay, Mom, stop. Ooh. What
Whatever
did
she
you
did
say,
worked.
Lydia? Never mind, we fixed it.
Yeah, Mom fixed it.
I fixed it, Eli.
Wait, hold on, because I gotta make sure.
Wait.
Hold on.
Because you must have did something after she did what she did.
She put it back on mute.
There it is. Okay,
All right.
now it's on.
Okay.
All right. All righty.
See, because I'm not computer savvy, they think I'm dumb.
So that means all that talking I did was wasted. So Lydia didn't be here anyway, so I guess that's... Okay, can we get fruits and can we get tea? And drink juice. I guess. I'm thirsty. Everything. So anyway, okay. Did you I guess you didn't want to pray for that?
Oh.
Eating and everything. I guess,
yeah.
She's
I'm a little
hungry.
salty, y'all.
She's hungry, so.
Heavenly Father, thank you for the food that we were eating. We didn't pray first. And thank you for blessing us, guiding us, and protecting us. Thank you for the hollering baby in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for just being there for us. Thank you for Joy watching and anybody else who's watching. I just thank you and bless everybody that's around us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Okay, so now that they can hear us, what did you have? Because I don't know. This is some biscuits and chicken.
Yeah, and that's what it is.
It was biscuits and chicken.
Okay, so I'm getting tired of chicken, but
They didn't go to the store.
they didn't go to the store early enough, so I had to have chicken again. So I made biscuits, like biscuits and chicken, but with some, because emulgasi is fast. And so the chicken was frozen hard. So I just put it in the emulgasi, put some mushrooms and onions and seasoning in it. And then made some biscuits and called it a day.
Yeah.
Now, I don't in my head, I just thought there was going to be gravy and on it, but not a lick of flour in there.
Oh, so they make like biscuits and gravy type of thing or whatever.
Yeah, she got the message all late.
Yeah.
Because we got to have our phone off ringer. Because her household calls like all the time. You understand, Joy. She said she called you.
Yeah, no, sir. I told her, I said sorry that I didn't get, that I didn't get the call.
We went for this watch, and I looked and I said, can't hear you. We would have never known. It would have been the whole thing would have been long-winded for nothing.
Well,
you see, you couldn't hear nothing about the
it
books.
was long-winded because I was talking all the time about the books. And nobody heard nothing. But I don't think anybody was here to have heard it anyway. So, it's okay. Because, but I was talking about all the books that she wrote, and how we talked about last week, how she's making these things come to fruition, and that is good that she's giving this information. And that's why I was saying earlier on the podcast today was how I was so proud of that. And she's come to have these things come to fruition, and she's been telling everybody as we've been going live every week all the things that you need to do it. So there's no excuse for any of us to not do that. And she's always even said before she even started herself, when she started doing business in anything, how the people that she taught would learn from, they would always say, write a book, you know. And so they would always tell them, and she'd always say that. And it's always good that she's, that it came into fruition for her. What's good?
She said, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I said, it's good too.
It is good.
This is something that was just thrown together.
Yeah, because I'm glad you got the biscuit together. Because it evens out.
Yeah.
It balances out.
Okay, thanks.
But we waiting for some fruits and some
Drink.
stuff, some drinks
I'm
and stuff
thirsty.
like that. Like with thirsty, you know. But anyway, So what I was saying is, the first book, the first one she showed you guys, or whatever. There was the first one, the pop-up market one, of course, but then the one I was just showing you guys with this one here, the emojis, and I was saying how she partnered with, our kids basically to make this book and showing them as well, hey, how easy this can be done. And so I was just, I was telling her about how, telling them how I was really proud of the coloring book and how I want to get the coloring book for the girls, because a lot of times little black girls don't have a lot of things that are positive and seeing themselves and stuff like that. And I said, the way my girls love to draw, I love to do art, this would be something very good for them. They would love this, being able to color these pictures and stuff, to look at things that look like them. Because a lot of times you don't have that, you don't get that. And when you go to school, a lot of times you feel like you're too different, you know what I mean? And it's not in a good way, it doesn't feel good. You want to see good things, the things that look like you, that are positive. And so that's why I like this book, the coloring book, so much. So that's what I was talking about, that y'all couldn't hear.
That was good information, though. That was really good information.
So that's why I wanted to see more books like that, see more things like that, where our girls can feel proud of themselves. And you see so many things about kids going to school and their hair, get trouble about their hair and this and that, their hair and stuff like that, and in order to do this sport, somebody had to cut their hair off or this and that, and it's like,
Just love being you.
And that's because of the fact that they don't understand us, you know what I mean? People fear what they don't understand.
Yeah.
And I think that's wrong, because it's not my fault you don't understand me. I'll never forget, and it made me so mad. I was mad at my daughter for this, but she's this kid, trying to play. She don't know, she's joking, but she's sitting there. You know how a lot of black kids will never want to get Mongolian spots. And they have, they look like bruises on your body. But they're Mongolian spots. They're just certain, things that they happen. And they usually get them in the area, your butt area, kind of, that's where they get them a lot. So my daughter was going to her after school program or whatever, and I don't know how, but they'd seen one, I think, on the back or something like that. And so she said that her brother did that to her. So of course, them being white, not knowing anything about our culture, and that a lot of black kids are born with Mongolian spots, they sitting like, what, what's going on? And I was like, why would you say something like that? But also too, when I did have the conversation with them, they don't know that about our culture. They don't know that that's a common thing. A lot of babies are born like that. And so that's what I was saying too. You imagine how much trouble somebody could have gotten into because of that. Just that little thing, that little statement. And so, a lot of times it's I sit there and say, it's not my fault that you don't know. You need to want to learn, you know what I'm saying? Because so that there's no misunderstandings, but.
And siblings do that. They don't know that you're going to try to call CSD, DHS on them. They just right. Just like when I was bringing their brother home. Each kid came in and said something negative about him. Now you are dookie hair. You got hair. Did your hair grow? You poopy hair. You look silly. Everybody said something. I was just cracking up.
Because that's what siblings do.
And it was alright. Nobody.
They have to hear him rap about their stuff all the time. And he raps. He puts it in rap form for them. So, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what families do. But see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't understand that. And because these other cultures don't understand our culture. And that's why I was telling too. You have to have the freedom. I was having this conversation with some other family members, probably about a week or so ago, and I was saying, who decided? What white lady decided how to discipline our kids for DHS? When every other culture can come in here and you respect their culture, you respect how they raise their kids, you respect how they discipline their kids. You are not, and the only reason I think you're respecting them is because you don't know their language, because they came over here from another place. You don't know their language, but you brought us over here. So the language we speak is your language, and you're telling us how to raise our kids. That's why I think.
Yeah. She said Mongolian spots used to be how they could tell that your nationality. Some Africans have really light brown ones. A lot of people have green ones, and Asians somewhere down the line, and Native.
Yeah, and they look like bruises, you know.
Oh, you better go in there and get pineapple. This is when you have kids. You know,
We
when
know a
steal
lot
your
of
food.
got kids.
They got
coming
their
in.
own food. There's food in there, and they come in here to steal yours on
I'm the
your
only kid who can come in here while you're doing that.
No, you just come in here.
Because I can't.
No, because you just come in
No.
here.
They ate it on.
Oh,
Yeah, they did. Did you get my message though?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I need your help with the. I got a better apartment that's up the street from me.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's behind McDonald's and all that. It's a hidden apartment. Like, it's nice. They got a pool. Yeah, I think the pool is like 8 feet deep.
Oh, wow.
And they got a gym and a sauna room.
Okay.
And all I gotta pay for utilities is water and sewage.
Oh, wow.
And
That's just so weird
I
these
don't
days.
like when they do that because they'll get you on that.
yeah.
You gotta look into that because, honey, they will get you. That water will be more than they rent sometimes.
But
What's that,
it's,
sewer?
it's every 3 months.
That sewer ain't no
But
joke.
It's
I'm
every
telling
3 months though.
Yeah.
If you divide it into those 3 months, you think about it, it's not a lot.
Yeah, he ain't got to pay electricity.
And plus,
Oh, he don't got to pay.
No, just water and sewer. That's what I said. It's all new there. Have you guys heard of
I
that?
might not have to pay.
Never heard of that
down
either.
payment.
You guys heard of that? I've never heard of that.
No.
It's only 1200.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I don't got to pay down payment because if I don't, that gonna get real.
I don't think you got any credit, so you probably will.
No, I think the reason I don't have to is because you have to, if you have more than 2.5 times the rent, if you make 2.5 times the rent, I make 2.5 times the rent, so I don't got to.
You know, the apartment renting is new to me because I ain't did it in so long. But I know I don't like apartments.
Yeah, and
But I do like them when they have pools.
Yeah.
yeah, and like I said, that pool is 8 feet deep, and like I said, it's a private apartment. I didn't even know it was there. I guess it's in the cuts and some the turns and everything, but it's right over there on 122nd, pretty much.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
122nd and then I think.
I used to work.
Yep.
Alright.
But I just need you to print it out for me if you can. I sent it to you on Messenger and then help me do it. I want to get it done as soon as possible so nobody gets it. I pray to God I get that one. Because it's close to here. Still off the 77 pretty much. All that.
Didn't you have kids?
No.
They just talk to you. They don't care what's going
They don't
on.
care that you got the show. They don't care that you got.
And you're like, why didn't you just tell them to leave?
He would
That would have been a longer conversation.
Yeah, it would have been a long conversation.
So when you just listen and
Listen,
agree, I know what I have to do now.
Yeah.
So when I'm done, we just get that done and it's all right
Get him out
over.
of here.
But if I would have said, leave, because I'm doing a live, that would have been a whole nother conversation.
He would have been in front of the camera. You had seen him.
He didn't have no shirt on.
No shirt on.
He don't believe in wearing shirts no more.
The kids was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy kids.
You was wondering why I didn't. That's why I didn't do all the arguing. This is why. It's been an entertainment for you though, but
Yeah.
because we would have been going on and on. Because he's argumentative and I'm argumentative, so we just would have been going back and forth. Yeah.
It's still her food.
Yeah, tell me some of the pineapples. What bowl was I there?
Why not with your niece was doing
Mm-hmm.
when she was here?
I don't know what it is. It's my bowls that they would touch. And I think what it is because I used to didn't eat. So it was easy to steal my food because they knew I was going to eat it.
Yeah.
It's different now. I eat all the time. I think my metabolism will kick in and I'll be like getting skinties now.
That's good.
What do you mean it's good? I ain't getting skinties now. What are you talking about?
Oh, you said you would think.
I said I
that you would
wish
think,
that my metabolism speed up so I can get skinties.
Like
And you were like, yeah, that's good.
I thought you said you was eating skinty. So.
So I kind
Like
of.
I said, I'm not eating all the way like them. It's changed the way I look at food and I don't eat as much as I used to. So I had a feeling I was gonna.
It'll take forever.
I'm gonna be dead because my food gonna get
You
stuck in my
better
esophagus.
drink that fruit.
I put the fruit in, it's going down stuck in my esophagus, going down slow. And then sitting, I was like, I don't be choking him. I'll pause on that. So, I have lost probably about 10 pounds dealing with them. And I'm not eating the way they eat all the way. I've changed a lot of, I really don't. I still eat a lot of junky stuff, but I notice it's not a lot. It's not the way I used to. And I don't even have the desire to really. The way I would normally. I'll say lately I have, probably because I have the girls with me a lot, and you know.
You know when I had a free day? When you bought me cookies?
Yeah.
So I try to eat the cookie, right? We're gonna eat the cookie. My daughter looks at the cookie, and it was hairy.
What?
And so I said, look at the other pack of cookies. It was hairy.
On both? Stop it.
Thank you. I did this picture on the wall
Yeah, it's beautiful.
for one of my players.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joy. I appreciate it. Yeah,
So Joy, tell me, if she was to ever sell this thing, how much she should charge for it?
yeah, tell us that.
Tell us, how much should she charge for it?
How
Because
much
I think it's
should
not
I
great.
charge, huh?
Especially since we watched so many other artists selling stuff for a grit. The original, you know, can't be duplicated. You know what I'm saying?
See my hollering baby?
My grandbaby out there.
Y'all jealous, huh? Y'all don't have a hollering baby. I know. Everybody can't have hollering babies. But I do. Woo woo.
Maybe you could get some pineapple juice or something.
Yeah. Alizé!
You know, he probably didn't tag on. It's July 8th, you never know. So, was it easy for you to make the biscuits the way you guys just have a real quick, easy way to do bread and biscuits and things like that now that you?
I just throw stuff in the blender and make biscuits. You know the basics of a biscuit recipe. You can do whatever you want. But y'all want to make a quick, easy one and you ain't on the go? Self-rising flour, whipping cream. Self-rising flour, Sprite. Self-rising flour, water. Biscuit, easy, ta-da.
So you guys are not allowed to use the self-rising flour, right?
You can make self-rising flour. They just don't have unbleached self-rising flour.
Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering.
You know, they only have, the bleach.
What makes it self-rising?
The baking powder, soda, something.
Oh.
She
So
said
you just
$350.
350
and up. Or up.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you didn't see that.
Alright.
You didn't see it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I always love that picture, and I know I say that's worth. Because we be seeing people having small ones, like $200 something.
Ooh, shoot, yeah.
I mean, we've seen some stuff.
And seeing people buy it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tons of them. So then I told her, I said, why are you not putting your? Because she's got a lot. I'm like,
I
why
don't
you?
have a lot.
Yes, you do. Enough to be selling.
Well, they come to prepare to sell.
Yeah.
I don't be preparing and then the whole
Yeah, but I'm just saying the fact that we have already things to do, and because she's a jack of all trades, she does everything. So that could just be added income, when we go to other places and stuff. That could be added income.
Thank you.
Thank you. Added income with all the other things that she has. And she's selling.
Yeah.
And she's got the resin, she's got her cheese, she's got I mean, books now. You know what I'm saying? You got so she's got these things that she's already doing.
Let me tell you guys about a new book.
Okay.
What I'm gonna tell you about until I actually did it. I'm gonna tell you kind of what I researched, and I stumbled upon it looking at these books. I was trying to fix this book this time. So as I stumbled upon it, this is where I came. KDP has this new thing called Kindle Villa. Kindle Villa. And it's like you write short stories and have episodes. Now you can do all your short stories at once, but I think it'd be more thrilling to have episodes. But I thought it was only they get to get one episode free. Some of the people said they're getting 3 episodes free, and then they get these tokens and they give it, and then Amazon gives everybody new 200 tokens.
What? New to the
So I'm right now
KDP?
the Kindle Villa.
Oh, okay.
It's a short story thing.
Okay.
So you just do something. So I'm in the middle of writing a short story, and it was a dream that I had about Derek, and you know Derek almost died. So I'm gonna do it as a short story.
Okay.
I said maybe that's God giving me short story ideas. So I'm writing a short story. It's kind of hard with all these kids to write it because my mind is preoccupied all the time. But so you write a short story, then you put an episode up, and then you do next week put another episode up, and next week episode up, and then they follow you, they like you, and then they'll buy tokens to put or the free tokens and pay to get the more episodes that you have. And during this, I want to do an art exhibit. I've been wanting to do it for a while. If you can help me, I can do it. I'll do it. Or art. I've been wanting to do it for a while. We with the kids. I had the kids all painting and stuff. We was gonna do an art exhibit.
The place I showed you everything. Oh, it's so good. I'll be there.
This is strong. This is
strong as like what? Like what did you use?
I don't think I put no sweetener in there. It's strong.
That's good.
I think you're just thirsty. So anyway.
What did you use? Which one?
I got the tea from Winko's. Cost $1,002. And then, but it gives you energy and it was fruity. So I like fruity tea.
That's all right. And I think I got the remnant of my fruit.
And then I got the frozen concentrate juice. And then had my daughter put that in there. And then because I didn't make it, I didn't get to taste it first. So I feel like it needs a little bit more sweet. You need to take a little of that tart off. I was supposed to make a tea outside, so I'm going to still do a tea outside later on today or tomorrow.
Tastes good.
I'm glad you like it. I hope they like it too. They drink it.
They probably turn it down. Well, they might be like this. You never know.
You don't know.
You know, when you go so long without food, you be like, yes, I have something.
Yeah. So anyway, so the Kindle Villa.
So you joined.
I'm writing one.
Right now.
Well, you're already joined.
Oh,
everything you do because you're Amazon. Everything is Amazon, so you're already
there. Okay.
Like you got an Amazon, right?
Yeah.
So you're already there. You just gotta click on these apps.
Oh, really?
And get yourself in.
Shoot. I better
You ain't gotta put in a new login, nothing. You're there.
Well, that's good to know.
Well, knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe. I know.
So, anyway, you do these short stories. Now, I've been doing my little investigation. And if you think you're going to make a lot of money, like I thought, oh, this is easy because each one is like $2.99 per episode. After you do that, then I'm going to get this big chunk of $2.99.
Wait, you mean $2.99?
Like $2, they pay $2.99. They get to the episode. To finish reading. So what that is like you write an episode, right? You leave a cliffhanger to make them want to read the next episode, and you leave a cliffhanger to make them want to read the next episode. So they're reading it, and so you do $2.99. They're reading these, and it's anywhere from 600 words, is the minimum, to 5,000 words is the maximum you could
I'll
do
be trying to write
on
this
your
up
short
down.
story.
Let me write this down. Go ahead.
So,
I got it.
so, but the problem is, so this guy was breaking down the thing, and he's saying he's not making any money off of it because, you know, whatever. So, and it's just, and mind you, this has only been happening for 3 months. So everything is brand new when we say Kindle Villa. This is why it'd be a good time.
Kindle Villa?
Kindle
Villa.
Villa, yeah. This is why it's a good thing to start now. Because right now they got to get all the kinks and the flaws and stuff out there. You get your name recognized now. And you can probably do as many short stories. As long as you can keep up with doing these episodes, you can do as many short stories as you want. Like me, I'm going to try to do like 5 episodes. And then every month do like 5 episodes or 6 episodes or more. Because I just want to throw it up there when I can. I don't want to just throw up all the episodes and they read it. I want them to be on a cliffhanger. Like, when is it coming out? When is it out? Because then you can talk to them and you can, you know, have this relationship with your people. I thought this was really a good connection. So now I also thought this would be good if you do these short stories. So when you're writing your book, it makes people want to go to your book. Right. So what he did was he took a character that from his books and did a short story on the book, and he thinks that might be some issues too. But so this is where I wanted to tell you guys is. So he had like 200 something like clicks or something, and then 169 impressions. He had like 45 or 50 something likes and this, and 40 something. He made $1.
Stop it. Stop.
So like 25 people probably read from all the way to the beginning. 54 was starting, and then after the free, kind of dropped down to 25. And out of each 25 episodes, he made 9 cents. Sometimes he made 6 cents.
No.
So you know you're not getting half of the $2.99. I'm just saying, you ain't getting the $2.99.
You ain't getting a lot of the $2.99 at all.
So
man,
that
I feel like a percent of the percent.
Exactly. But the only thing I would say, if that is discouraging you from writing a short story, do not. Because I think if you write a short story and you get into your short stories, those can be chapters for your book. And then you can elaborate or put more into it to do it. Or when it gets popular, because again, it's only 3 months, you're getting from the ground moving up. So pretty soon, the more popular you are, the more likes you are, you might get more money. Because it might include, like YouTube includes your likes or your impressions, your how many people comment, all that stuff. So that might get you bigger amount of money. We don't know yet, okay? So don't let it discourage you, but do it just in case you decide. I was thinking about it writing, but you have a novel coming up to do that. I think you guys could really, so she wants to steal my point.
I did because I got the fruit, but they gave me just the fruit bowl out there, and I didn't get no pineapple. I didn't get no other fruit.
Well, because you were so adamant about fruit bowl. I don't think they knew. You should have said, "Give me fruit bowl with extra fruit." But yeah,
you know, everybody know I need my pineapple.
Well, you didn't say that in the fruit bowl.
No, I wanted this fruit bowl, but I always make fruit. You know, a big fruit thing.
No, I know, but you should have said I wanted extra fruit with the fruit bowl.
Girl, we barely got what we got. I wasn't trying it. We didn't get no drink. We got this in iced tea form. I thought we was getting the other juice.
What other juice?
The juice. You had oranges and pineapple juice.
Oh no, I made this for here.
Oh, I didn't know what was going on. I just knew.
I made it for here.
Okay.
For us to do that. If you want some of that, we can get that too.
No, I'm cool. I just give me some. She got to give me my card.
You gonna run with that card?
You gonna run with that card? You
gonna like Pete don't
oh, they done took my stuff.
So that's what I was thinking. So and then I'm doing some more investigation too to help you write your books, just so you can have your book. But I also
we appreciate it, believe me. And I just writing while you doing it, because I'm like, I don't, I'm trying to have enough stuff ready for when we do get down and dirty. Then at least boom, have some content.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just go on.
And I would say, if you don't feel like you're a good writer, do a children's book. You
That's
can't
what I've
really
been
fail.
focusing
You really
on.
can't fail on the children's book.
No.
My goddaughter did her ABC book,
Oh, did she?
and we're gonna go on here and do the pictures for the ABC book. And I was, cause I'm gonna ask her, do you want it to be a coloring
Oh,
book?
it's the
or do you want it to be-
11th.
What is 11?
Today's 11th. They give you more.
Who the?
They give you more. FS.
Oh,
So I was like, it didn't look like it went down. It didn't go down.
you are a millionaire.
No. I guess
You are like Rihanna.
Shut up.
She's a Rihanna. Rihanna, y'all. She's a billionaire.
Ooh. No, I'm not.
Go, Rihanna.
She said you are.
Go, Josh. You are a billionaire. Bobby says, like, yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
I didn't know. It's like, y'all don't know.
Oh god, that was funny.
I was like, dude, my eyes got big and watery. I didn't know what I was seeing.
Cause I'm like, I just had you guys use it, and I'm like, why do I have more than what I had before I gave her the card? And then I was like, the 11th. Forgot the 11th.
Me and her gonna go shopping, y'all, because
Man.
we need some groceries here.
Well, you got
Let me tell you something. That I'm not gonna complain. It's not about her, y'all, because normally y'all think I'm complaining about her.
Yeah.
For this whole, like, since May, I'm gonna say since May, I go to Costco every month.
Yeah.
And even before May, I go to Costco. But May is when we're gonna focus on this journey of conversation. I normally can get me some ribs every month.
Oh yeah.
I haven't been able to get no ribs because this is expensive.
Everything went up
Like
crazy.
every time, and I'm like, I need some ribs. So I was really going this month to go get some ribs because I had got some extra food, and I'm like, I'm getting some ribs
Yeah.
because I really love eating my ribs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you understand. I love some baby back ribs,
Mm-hmm.
but I ain't had none, and I've been wanting them since May. We are in August. How you go a whole summer without some baby back ribs? They're expensive. So we're supposed to go this month, but then she had the nerves to tell me yesterday she was trying to go without me. I've been waiting on her to go to the dang store.
She had my child. I mean, I do that.
Alright, we could have went early.
She had my child. And actually, we could have went because they didn't even do what they're supposed to do. Come
Exactly.
to find out. So
I got stood up. I'm always getting stood up.
that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
I definitely have to talk about that because you don't need to be getting stood up when you're doing business, people.
Exactly.
There has to be, and we talk about this all the time. We talk about this on podcasts, but we talk about this on this channel a lot, especially with business, how important communication is. And I was speaking about, and I wasn't trying to be, this butt or whatever, but I was talking to Leroy last night, and I said, you know what? I don't care if I ain't talked to Lydia all week. I know my set schedule. I know when I'm supposed to be there.
Shut up.
I'm going to be there regardless.
That's all I'm saying.
I said, I said, yeah, we got our lives. We got our kids. We do stuff we need to do. I said, and I see her on the day I see her. But if I know that I don't see her for a lot of days after that Friday usually, or that Saturday, because usually we see Saturday and Papa, but there's a little time span. There's a few days in between. I don't have to have a conversation with her to know that I'm not supposed to be here on this day.
That's all I'm trying to say.
And I let everybody know, don't mess with those days. Don't mess with
That's all
those
I'm
days.
trying to
Because
say.
if I'm not, then I'm not here for you. I can't be here for you. So, unless, like we said, let's let it go because, the world is going through some things, so we get sick or something like that. But yeah, but other than that, we know. I ain't got, and if I was sick, I would have communicated that to her. Then I would prepare her, mentally prepare her to know she got to get somebody else or she's going to be all by herself, whatever. But I know, it's a job. It's like a job. You know the days you work to be there at that place at that time. There should be no going, oh, I didn't talk to you. So
That's what I got.
I didn't talk to
I
you.
didn't talk to
So
Lydia, so I didn't know we were still doing it.
It's a show. It's a show that people
And
watch.
then later on it said, because the other person said it. Now I talked to the person and said, hey, are we still doing the show? Did you get COVID? I was the test. I didn't check up on you. I'm sorry. Blah, blah, blah. He said, yes, we are. At 4 p.m. 4:15 to be exact. At 5 he says, I'm going to be late. I'll be there at 6:15. Okay, so I'm rolling down the street. Not smoking in dope, but you know, and I ain't sipping on ginger juice, but yeah, it is. But I wasn't. And got there, we sat in the car. I'm waiting to see you come out the car at 6:15 because we there early. We there like 5:45, 5:40. So I would see you go in the building. We would jump out and say, hey, we here. Because you got to ask somebody to get you up the stairs. If you don't, and sometimes that takes away. And we in homeless central. But I'm going to tell you, nobody showed up. So I finally said, I guess nobody's coming and we here for no reason. Hopefully next week could be different. Now, I was hot. I would kill for a nice wing fling and extra jalapeno. Oh, you gonna make some wing flings? I don't know what wing fling is, but I.
I said it probably did it because I was talking about you. And she said, "LOL." I had called you because this was so good. I wanted to know if we had any more.
Yeah.
It's good.
Ask her if it's working now. Sprinkle me, mate. That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
I don't know what to do.
Do.
What is it over?
Is it over?
Okay. Here we go. Okay. We're on there. Okay, thank you, my friend.
YouTube is not listening to a video to maintain smooth stream. Such video will experience buffering. We don't get that buffer.
What's happening? Buffering?
That's what they're getting buffering.
It says working.
I can't do that?
She said it's lagging.
I said that.
Going slow. Oh my goodness.
And of course your son's not answering.
Is he busy? Like, what are you doing? I'm trying to figure this out. I'm doing too much. There's too much going on.
I'm looking at his watch now. I'm getting all kinds of information. If it weren't for this watch, I wouldn't have never known you was texting me. Is it still Hi, Bert.
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah. Good connection. Woohoo, no one.
That wasn't my fault. That's what it wasn't.
Don't forget she wants some more tea. Since you didn't get a glass.
I'm getting out of this show and getting out of here.
Ooh.
Getting out of here because this place is a mess. Okay, here we go. Okay, yes. Okay. I was going to say no, yes. Okay, cool. All right, okay, yes, we're back. We're back! Thank you so much, Joy, for sticking in with us and letting us know what was going on because that was horrible.
Cause she was talking about you, Joe. That's what the problem.
I know. I think I was talking about you, and it was good. It was a good old speech. It was just like
You was just like, I don't want to hear it.
I'm gonna finish it regardless, because I want you guys to hold me accountable as well. The reason why that's why I was saying what I was saying was because I didn't want you to let anything that was going on in life to hinder us from having the girl time, self-care time, whatever you want to call it. Because I was doing the same thing, and I still want to make sure that gets taken care of, that gets done, because self-care is important, and the reason why I would say this too, and it's not anything against you guys, because of course, like I always say, the enemy can come in and try to do stuff, the enemy will come in and make it to where the people that I'm going to go on the trip with or whatever, get on my nerves, to where I go, I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I said the enemy will come in and get in there where the people that I'm supposed to be going on the trip with will get on my nerves to where I'll be like, why am I going to go on a trip? It's for self-care. If this person will get on my nerves, I can't be, it's self-care. So if I'm supposed to be having self-care, and this person is annoying hell of me or whatever, don't get on my nerves or stress me out, blah, blah, blah.
You have to live with me on that. That's all right. That's what's
No, I'm saying that things are going to come in there.
I
That
understand
may be that way. It could be the same thing. It may be that way. There's going to be something coming up that will be like, oh, and you will do the same thing too, because you're going to be like, oh, money. She stresses about money a lot, you guys, and it works my nerves to where I just want to like strangle her. But she does. So I can see how that could be.
Huh? I can't hear it on my phone.
You can't hear us?
I can't. I turn my volume up. It's stressing me out.
I ain't stressing you out.
So maybe it is.
Your kids.
Oh, okay. That's not gonna do it. Okay. So she wasn't saying it. She said it's true. But anyway, so yeah, even if I want to get this out because we are having technical difficulties and things like that. But I just want to make sure that I say this statement, and that and this is to anybody who's trying to do self-care, anybody who's trying to do anything for themselves, because this has been a rough time. A lot of people, even with this, I was telling Lydia, with COVID, no one's gotten a break. There's a lot of people out here doing some crazy stuff because their mental is messed up. We have to do whatever we need to do to make sure that our mental stays okay. Because we have a lot of people relying on us. We have a lot of kids relying on us, spouses, things like that, significant others, so whatever. We have people who rely on us. And if we don't take care of us, people get on me all the time because I never took care of myself. I didn't.
You might not want to do self-care with me.
Yeah, but anyway. So what I'm saying is...
naked.
Okay, well, that's you doing self-care. You do your thing. Like, Joy wants to fish, and you know what I'm saying? Be like, what wants to do?
Fish,
she ain't got to, So, it's to each his own. You know what I'm saying? You do what you got to do. It's just to get away, to get that break. Because I'm telling you, we're going to have, like for me, I just need to relax and chill, you know what I'm saying? It's going to go fast because we're trying to do a couple of days because, our kids going to be driving us crazy anyway.
Exactly, she's going to,
you know what I mean?
She's going to cook.
Who?
You.
But we got to eat. So,
relaxes you.
Joy wants to go get the food, and she likes to cook too. So, it's just relaxing, you know what I'm saying? So everybody will be able to.
You for liking to cook. I just didn't know.
No, I don't like it when because it be always our whole families. It'd be a lot of people. And you gotta clean it up. Why? And usually when you rent those houses, You gotta make sure everything's a certain way, you know. So I'm more like that, you know, because I don't want to be charged or people trying to be saying stuff and messed up and da da da. You know. So, and that's kind of why I'm having an issue with the one particular person. You know what I'm talking about. That's why I'm trying not to have issues. I just don't want it to block that. Don't let nothing block you from it. I mean, at the end of the day, we gotta go. If you feel someone gonna get on your nerves, just go right through. As long as I get some self-care somehow, I don't care. I know for me, I have to go get my feet done. They look, I'm finna just claw somebody out. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my feet done.
Yeah. You know my pinky nail came off my toe?
What?
Yeah, but you know how you get a piece and
Yeah, then you take it off.
I was like, no, this is my whole dang pinky toe.
Oh.
My pinky toenail just went,
Like when I had the surgery.
So I haven't. Yeah.
Like when I had the surgery. So.
Yeah, but my pinky toenail came out.
So.
Like I don't.
Did she say anything else or no?
She said, like, why are you like that? And I think it's when we were doing this.
Oh. That was funny.
I was lagging.
Yeah, we were
I was
lagging.
trying to
So
lag.
she was trying to. So anyway, that's why I'm trying to get you guys to stress. I want to stress to you guys how important it is to make sure that you do self-care, and that if anybody out there has anything planned or anything like that for their self-care, don't stop, don't give it up, don't try to go, oh, I gotta wait or push it back. You are worth it. You gotta have some time. I mean, you gotta do something. You gotta do sometimes. You just got to do it. So, you know, sometimes I mean, like I know. Even for those one times we was doing, we're working, and I know people was looking at us strange, like I was getting us hotels rooms in the city. But sometimes you have to do that. You have to get away from your environment sometimes. Just take a breather. You know what I'm saying? So that is one thing that I wanted to say, and one thing I wanted to definitely tell Joy is do not let anything come in the way of that.
Joy, she called you out?
Yeah, don't let anything go away. But I'm saying the same thing for you guys to tell me. Because I know me. I know my money right now, my mind is too focused on everybody that's going through, and I need to make, you know, I need to make sure that she has some, yep. Thank you, sweetie. That I need to make sure that I buy products and things like that to help people with the ailments that they got going on. There's a lot of people for some reason right now that are coming down with cancers and ailments and things like that. And I want to make sure that I make something up to where I can, you know, another tea or whatever, tincture, whatever it's going to be, to make sure that I got something to, hey, get on this, try this, da 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 da. Let's see what's it's going to work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And my mind is on that. Also, you, Miss Thing. You, did you use the thing yet?
No.
I figured.
Every time I say I'm going to do it, my child moves slower. I'm still waiting for the ice cream maker.
Oh,
because I'm making ice cream.
Those pieces for the ice cream thing.
No, but I got the electric one, right?
Oh, yeah.
So all she had to do was bring it out, so then I could have poured it in, and we could have had chocolate ice cream, and I could have seen that the recipe worked. So then I could share the dang recipe.
Yeah.
But no, we just got the stuff sitting in the refrigerator cooling.
And this is what I'm talking about. So we have the problem with this kids, and this is the stress level where we're trying to, they're not realizing what they're doing or what they're not doing. And so that's you know, it's a stressor for me. My child done been so, he coming over here, working over here, because he wasn't doing that. A whole bunch of stuff needed to be done in my house, but he wasn't doing nothing in my house either. So they reaping the benefits of my child, because I ain't getting no benefits.
We ain't reaping nothing.
He's still being slow, huh?
Like a turtle. No, a snail has beat him. Answering. We ain't reaping nothing. His butt's grounded. He gonna get his stuff together, and I'm gonna keep torturing his butt until it gets better. Cause I'm not allowed at my sister's house to torture him over there, so I gotta torture him in my house. So that's what I'm gonna do.
That's what we say. Well, he was like, well, shoot, he ain't doing nothing here. He doing something over there. I was like, hey, well, it is what it is. So, we'll see. We'll see if they get themselves together. But it is like right now, I gotta get my sanity back.
Cause she said, laugh my AOO out. Can't pay attention. That's what I calling. Can't pay attention to you while she's dancing around. I'm enjoying myself. You're supposed to listen while I'm dancing.
That's okay.
I offered to do your feet several times, and then she said, "Shit, it's $230 gone out of my bank. No telling how long till I see it."
Yeah, she encountered some fraudulent activity.
Oh, I know how
and
that
it
is.
sucks because when you get the fraudulent activity, it takes so long for them to put the stuff back. It's always so easy for your stuff to go, but to get the stuff back, it just sucks. So yeah, but see that ain't got nothing to do. See, that's what I'm saying. You can look at that and say that was a hindrance. It's not, because you had that particular amount of money. Yes, I will put it on blast for a specific reason. That reason has not come up yet. I mean, still, you need to get it done, but that ain't got nothing to do with your self-care. That particular money that you had that you were gonna do something with was not for your self-care. That was again for our kids. That was again for your kids. I'm talking about doing something for you. So it's gonna be done. It's gonna get done.
So don't play with her.
So it's
don't be playing with her.
It's regardless. It's gonna get done. So yes, that will get back in there, and when you get back in there, you do what you need to do for your kids at the time. But I'm talking about our self-care time and what we're gonna do. And so it's gonna be like, of course, me, I couldn't do anything until I knew I had money to do it. So as soon as the money come, which Wednesday? Yay! Which Wednesday, y'all? So as soon as it comes, then I'm just gonna do it. And however, like you was talking about, oh, we can pay you back, Okay, boom. I was like I said, I don't mind. I'll get the room, and if y'all pay me back for it, you pay me back. We'll do it. We just all pitch in now. We need to pitch in to get this done. So, and another one was saying, the other particular person was saying, let's not, speak about any of our bad things because we just need to be there to relax or whatever. I don't want that particular person to speak either at the time. So, I don't want that person to speak. The other person. Because she said, let's not speak about the bad, the bad thing, because it's just time to be self-care, And I said, that's good because I don't want her to speak. No. At all. Because that would be dismissed.
Who's all going? Because I got to make sure it's somebody I want to go with.
I already told you who's going. And that's why they're not going to put that on your thing. I already told you. It's only 4.
Okay, because I back out.
Oh, I know. Because she asked me if that one was. I said, Lydia would not be coming if that one came. That would not be self-care at all.
Happy WWE.
Right. That is not no self-care at all.
It will be WWE. I'll tell you in a minute. I don't go.
No.
I ain't going nowhere.
I wouldn't go because there's no self-care for another one.
Is she your dating friend?
No. Okay, so you trying to die.
It was so funny.
She's trying to die.
Because, me and my nephew, my favorite nephew, we do that. It's an inside joke, but we know what the joke is. But anyway. So we go out vending, right? And so my sis is getting us something to eat. And so my sis got her food and got me food. And I know with my food, I'm sharing with the kids because we all pretty much can eat this and be happy. So we didn't eat because one, we was eating the JoJo's, and then this guy would not stop talking. So he started talking to me, and then started talking to my sister. Now, mind you, my sister's ADHD comes in like this all the time. This time, it does not kick in. So my sister is actually enjoying this conversation. Now, mind you, many people come to the table. My sister will get on the phone. She look around. She'll have a whole nother conversation. Everything goes on. This man here, she ain't, but she's like glued on to this man. Now you might go, he was attracted. No, he wasn't. I'm just saying. She was glued into the conversation. Had nothing to do with looks and nothing. Everybody come and talk, and you still be your ADHD come in.
He wasn't allowing people was coming, and I was trying to be ADHD, and he would not. And he was able to come. I was like, I'm trying to pay this because they could be potential customers. So I'm like trying to be, and then he just, and then he would be like, they right there next to him, and he just still talking. I'm like,
I'm just telling you, it
oh,
was
he
horrible.
wasn't allowed.
So anyway, my sister then offers my chicken to her friend. And I was like, because you guys ain't eating. Yeah, because you asked me what I wanted. I picked what I wanted. And me and the kids were sharing what I wanted.
You didn't even have it. You didn't eat it.
That's her excuse. But I'm like, because we only had like 30 minutes left. So like, why not start eating? I'm going to eat it. We're going to be here all day. Otherwise, let's eat it in the car.
You can't even go
So,
there because
no.
you don't even eat. After we do that, you go, after we're done with whatever we're doing, you get back on your little thing. And you be like, you're like, oh, do you want to take this?
That's because I already ate it. That's why I do that. It's been with us all day. I ate as much as I'm going to eat that day. We got kicked off to the curb, honey. So anyway, we got kicked to the curb. So anyway, me and my nephew was laughing because it's like, yeah. And she knows that we ain't cool, but she gonna offer my chicken to her friend.
I didn't know it was her chicken because I just paid for everything. So
She said,
okay,
now she said,
I didn't know it was her.
She said, this is what I want.
Just eat all the
and
time.
then she said, what do you want, Lydia? That's what you said. What do you want, Lydia?
Yeah, but you want it. You usually eat it. And then you're done for the day, and so it's like whatever. And then you go, we're going to go home and eat anyway. So and a lot of times you be like, we'll take it or whatever.
But we needed help, and you didn't answer the phone. And now
you
call
son. While we live.
So we call you. That means we need help. That means you need to be with your phone until this live is over.
You don't be. Well, no,
okay, so now I'm going back and talking to your mom about her best friend and how she gave my chicken to the best friend. Remember that conversation we had? Now we having it now. Okay.
Yeah, see the child putting our business on.
Okay,
they didn't talk to me about it. Now we talking about me now, and they ain't even say nothing. So
because it's funny.
So guess what, Miss Riri, Riri gonna be Riri for real.
That's true. That's true.
Riri.
So anyway, she said, what do you want, Lydia? And then she even told the kids, get what you want.
Yeah, I did.
So the kids didn't get nothing. So I already assumed. When she told them just to get the 8 piece, I knew that's for us.
Yeah.
Because she wanted her Chinese food or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't care if she got no piece or anything, but she knows that me and her best friend are not cool. So that's what the thing was. So she goes, well, they're not eating it, so go ahead and get a piece of chicken. And I wanted to throw that chicken at her head and like,
I didn't really know how bad this situation. This was so because Lydia, I know how rude Lydia can be. Let's just say that. And Lydia wasn't even trying to be rude. I don't think at this particular point. I just was like, I don't really know what's going on with them. I knew what was going on, but not as bad, right? So I'm sitting there, and she comes out, and she said hi to her. And then Lydia said hello to her, but she said it hello. And you know how if you ain't looking at somebody, they can't hear you. So she said hello. And she looked at her like her feelings was just so I guess we're not friends type of thing. And I said, will you turn your head and say hello? Because she doing, because it was getting on my nerves. Already she was creating drama like, you didn't say hello to me.
I did say hello.
And I was like, she said hello. So I said, turn your head and say hello to her. Because she thinks she didn't say hello. And see, I don't know what's going on with it. But see, I gave her the evidence she really do got a problem with this person. Because she pissed off that I gave somebody some funky chicken. That's crazy.
She said, you and Dan?
Who?
No. What's CTF you mean?
Look for that.
See? How is C?
I thought it was. Still, I can see.
How is C shut?
It is. But I don't know. Okay. I don't say that. Yeah.
No, it's not Dan.
What did she say?
She said you and Dan, and I know it's not Dan.
Dan?
I'm thinking Danielle.
Oh, no.
She was trying not to say her name.
No.
She'll tell you later.
Yeah.
I was being cordial. And then she said, "Well, you doing?" And I was like, "Hello."
She
So I was
did.
like, I did say
Because
hi.
she didn't see her. And that's why I was like, why? I mean, every little thing. And I think that's probably why I can see why Lydia's getting so frustrated, because every little thing is so drama. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it'd be just so little. And that's why I said, I don't have time. You know, they get mad at me because I be saying stuff.
Okay, let me
crazy
explain
stuff.
something. Okay, this is me. And it's not that I really have a major problem, but I do have a problem. I'm sorry, I agree with adults should be cordial, but if this woman knows you don't like her, she shouldn't even agree.
She don't know that she don't like her. They work together.
She knows.
They work together.
She knows.
If
That's why she
does
said.
she know she?
That's
does
why she said hello the way she said it, because she says that same way she says hello to my other sister.
the people
My
that
other
when she be
sister,
mad,
and
when
she
she
know my
mad,
other sister
don't like her. Yeah, she has said that.
So she knows
I
that.
have seen her do that.
Yeah, so she does that. But let me. This is me, and this is why I'm leaving it this way. It's not that I really have a major issue. I do have a major issue, but it's not like I can't kick it or do stuff with you or work with you or anything. It doesn't have nothing to do with that. I just feel like if you look at me as a type of person that is going to be messy and bring you down a whole bunch of notches, I feel like you shouldn't deal with me. And like, she talks to my sister any kind of way she wants, and my sister lets her do that. I'm not my sister. I'm crazier than my sister. My sister is nice, and she waits until she wants to bite, and it might take her 50 years to bite. Well, I'm biting in the beginning. I'm like dog Chico. I'll just bite you in the middle. I don't care. I'm just gonna bite you. So that's where the difference is. So she felt like I was putting her name down in the dirt because somebody was treating her differently than what they normally treat her. But it had nothing to do with me. But
It's
she
their own
is
personal
yeah.
experience,
So she assumes that I had something to do with that, and that's why the person was treating her that way. And I was like, maybe that person was having a bad day. Maybe you rubbed that person the wrong way when you said, "Where you at? Y'all late." So that's what you said to me. Y'all late. So maybe it could be anything. But for you to think that I put your name in the mud like that, I feel like we must not be cool. If you feel that way about me. Because I have always been blunt. If I have issues with you, if I do anything, I'm always blunt.
Yeah.
And you gotta let stuff slide. Like, it ain't that serious to be getting in no major argument about. I'm gonna let it go. But then when we actually talked about it, she was like, well, you probably said it like this, and I was like, I don't even talk like that. And you keep saying I talk like that, so you really must think I have this type of attitude.
Yeah.
And I don't have this type of attitude. Yeah, I don't care if I talk about anybody. I'm like, in a way, I'm like, I really like this person. I respect this person. I just don't like when this person do this. I don't really and rolling my head, and I don't do that to anybody. If I have a problem, that's what I have, and if I feel comfortable telling you about it, I'm gonna tell you about it. If I feel like it ain't gonna change, guess what? I ain't gonna talk to you about it because I don't need to deal with it. If I'm only gonna see you once in the blue, I can deal with that.
Right.
But when you think that I'm a certain way and it's out of my character and you have put me in that way, then I'm kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really, really cool.
Yeah.
And that's when I was. And that's when I said, I'm cool.
Yeah.
And then for you to sit there and say, well, that's how I felt because you said such and such and such. And this is how you said it. Then go back to you. I said, I never said it the way you said it. I don't care. I can go back and look. You can go back and look. I didn't say it the way you said it. I said it this way. That's what I meant. It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't a big deal to him. It wasn't a big deal to me. We was all cool. What transpired with you when we here has nothing to do with me in that conversation.
Right.
But because you feel some kind of way, it has something to do. So I said, we'll never have another conversation on the phone. We'll never have another conversation. We'll always talk here on Tuesday. So now if you know we're going to always talk here on this date, you shouldn't be saying you need to have a conversation with me because I already told you I'm not talking to you unless we're here. Yeah. And there's all three of us here. We're going to have this conversation. There will never be another misunderstanding. And somebody talks about you like a dog, I ain't got your back because you don't want me to talk for you. You stated that loud and clear, so I'm not doing it. So that's what it is. So me going he, ha, 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 I'm not fake and phony. I ain't got time. I will say hello to you, which I did, but my head was turned this way. But you talked to me with my head turned this way. It wasn't like you talked to me and my head was turned towards you. My head was not looking at you when you talked to me. So I responded back. So that's where that conversation, so she told me to turn my head and look and say it. So I then said it so she can hear me, and I said her name so she can hear the conversation. But I am through because you think of me as some ghetto hood rat chick rolling her head and eyes and always got something to say something about you negative. So you already think I talk about you negative. So this way you ain't got to worry about me saying nothing because I ain't talking to you. And the only reason I'm talking to somebody you know is because she happens to be my sister. But if she wasn't my sister, I would have stopped talking to her too because I ain't got nothing to do with anybody that knows you, period. Because I don't want to hear what Lydia has said. Instead of coming to Lydia to hear it, you're going to believe somebody else anyway. Or you're going to make up your own imagination of what I said when I didn't see it.
I think that's what she does. Is she takes that, that's why there's always that drama, is she takes it and she makes her own thing up. She makes up what she thinks. Like you said, she already...
You knew how she talked to your girl here. This word be out.
I think she already joined.
I know. If you knew, I don't think JoJo tells you everything. Because I even had to tell my nephew, and he was like, what? I said, yes. I said, yes. He didn't even know how severe it was. I said, yeah. And JoJo be saying it all nice and calm and cool, collected, and I'll be like, I'm black and I turn red.
What? You turn red?
Redder than the shirt. Let me tell you. Yes, so she be coming.
It's that
coming forward.
That people got mental issues.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Because she don't do it to nobody else, so no, it ain't.
Well, I guess that's just the thing. I guess.
No, you just accept it. And then you make up these excuses talking about she got mental issues.
No, I'm saying that's what people do to me anyway. I may be right.
No.
But I get what you're saying. So I didn't know I knew that, but I thought you guys had,
No, because I said I was done with the conversation. We ain't talking anymore. So I'm not going to keep going back and forth. Once she told me the way I said it, you said it, and then I'm like, I don't even talk like that. Right. And what she did was another thing that did. We were talking about something in that same argument. I said such and such and such, and she said, and you said da-da-da-da. I said, I never said it like that. That is not the way I said it. I never said it the way you're saying it. So you're taking what I'm saying, putting it in your head of the way I'm saying it, and I don't even talk like that. You ain't never heard me talk like that.
Yeah, and that's her.
Like, I have talked about some people. Don't get me wrong. I have. Because when I get mad, I do. I talk about my sister, I do. I'm not lying. Because when I'm mad, I got to vent first so I could come to you correctly. Right. So let me vent, because you don't want me to come when I'm mad, and I didn't get to vent first. Yeah. You want me to vent first, and then I'll come correctly, because if I don't vent first, then your feelings will get hurt. And then not only that, your feelings going to be hurt in the middle of the booga. Yeah. But everybody knows that because I say it all the time. But I don't, even when I'm mad and I go, I'm not and I don't make up things that you say to justify why I'm angry. Just like this whole conversation, I ain't made up nothing to say. I can verify I got receipts on everything I said. And like I told her, you can even ask the person that you saying, I said, and he will let you know, no, I didn't. Yeah. And I did it as a business partner. I didn't even say that. So just like I sometimes I have to stick up for my husband, and he's not there, and they got to call me, I'm going to stick up for him and say, blah, 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 blah. Let me talk to him first. Right. We business partners, so I need to talk to you first. I'm not going to just change everything and say yes to everything and don't discuss it with you. As my business partner, it makes sense for me to say that. And I know that you have different, we both are slow in some areas when it comes to marketing and doing computer stuff. So he was doing it. I wanted to make sure it's clear with you and that we didn't make a whole bunch of decisions without you and that you didn't have any say because I already put a stamp and said yes. You so busy mad because the way he talked to you that you feel some kind of way that you don't realize I had your back.
Mm-hmm.
That's the crap
She's
that
in
I'm
her
at.
mind thinking that she was, behind saying stuff to him about to her. That's how it go. Yep. So
She's,
now I'm
yes,
getting in
you can.
trouble for chicken.
She said, "Can I?"
So now I'm getting in trouble for sharing chicken.
Somebody
Yes.
else. Oh, yeah, that's somebody else. Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, somebody else.
Because I'm supposed to know.
Cause she shared the chicken.
And I was like, I paid for everything, so I didn't think it was a big deal. Normally with the end, don't she normally be done? And she'd be like, oh, here, take it. But she took it this time. But then
Ask why.
normally she said,
Have we ever got kicked off of a vending? Have we ever been kicked out of vending?
No.
So what?
But I'm just saying that I get that. Like, I'm supposed to pay attention. So you sitting there saying, I'm supposed to know, I'm going to know you guys got drama. I'm going to know this and that.
I told you about the drama.
I
tell you
doesn't matter.
everything.
I'm not going to take into consideration that I just wanted her to wouldn't have to be having no extra tantrum, stupid stuff while we was at where we were at. And that's why I said,
this is what I said. My sister be babying this tantrum.
I said, just say hi because she was all.
The high thing, I said, okay.
Okay, so I did
I'm not
that.
arguing about the high.
Yeah, but I don't know all this stuff that you don't matter to me because I said you can't be chicken. I didn't think nothing of it.
Huh? As long
So I
as
was like, how she gonna talk about chicken? She gonna hit me upside the head with the bag of chicken. I bought. I'm gonna hit you upside the head.
No, I
with
said I wanted to
chicken.
hit her.
You said you wanted to hit me.
No, I said I was going to hit
When she
her.
grabbed it?
Well, I was going to give. No,
Oh,
when she
no.
grabbed it, I was going to give it to her. Since you gave it to her, I was going to throw it at her. She could have the whole thing.
That don't make no sense. That didn't make no sense. See, I wouldn't do that. She said that's evil.
That's not evil. I don't want your germs. That's all I'm trying to say. All I'm saying is,
I didn't want to say it.
Alizé is over here turning into her auntie Faith.
I want to say it so bad. Because every time she like that.
We're not talking.
Every time she like
We're eliminating this conversation because it's going somewhere else.
Wait.
Here, burn it. Exactly. It's like, do you hold it up in there before you light it?
They are worse than me. This is what I'm talking
She act
about.
like she had just fake died. Like she been alive the whole time. That she was dead.
Go in the corner. You in timeout. I like your mouth.
Oh, and this is bringing it back to me.
That's what you get too.
Every time she do it, I'm like, and I go, oh, shit.
See, I see, and I say I'm not right like that, Joy. I agree with you. But I like to vent because I know if I want something to come across, I want you to hear what I have to say.
Oh, God.
And if I'm yelling at you, cussing you out, you're not going to hear what I have to say. You're too busy trying to come back for me, which I can handle that too. Don't get me wrong.
I'm just
But yeah.
leave everybody alone now because I can get in trouble, didn't know I was in trouble. I had no idea.
I didn't
I'm
say you
trying
was
to
in
do-
trouble.
I
I think
had
we
no
just
idea.
talked about you. That's all. You're not in trouble.
Oh, Jesus.
Me and Lydia just talked about you
Yeah,
about it.
Private
Well,
conversation.
yesterday?
No, it wasn't
They have
yesterday.
private
It was-
conversations with my child about me, just talk about me.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Oh,
Cause
Lord.
he was like, "What was that about?" I was like, "Exactly."
Well, you know he ain't gonna share
Wait, what
shit.
that?
He ain't gonna share nothing.
Eli be crying. He said that immediately, like, I was
Ah.
dying. Cause I was like, I
He
did not
really
know
is
he
my
could
child.
talk like that.
Yeah,
Oh, he really
That's
is
what
my
he's like,
child.
She be rubbing it under her armpit.
Ah!
I was like,
And I was saying, I was like, "Why was she offering my chicken?" And he was like, "I don't know. I was saying the same thing." See, I was kind of scared he'd after me too.
So y'all talk to them
Yeah.
We want the phone. Gotta get that phone.
Hey,
Hey.
make you want it. Give it me. Give it me. Got two songs.
What? I don't know what she was.
That's a when the phone.
Oh.
You know that song. Why you got like she don't know a song? Just answer the question. Why you got
Oh
like
my
she don't know a song?
God. Okay, I think we've had enough conversation today.
Why's your mouth open? Put the don't let the flies get in there. Don't let the flies
She
get.
said she could smell it, and I could smell it now. Especially when
Yeah, you be.
I was in the front, and I said, and y'all was like, "Help, bro." Okay. Okay. I was like, I gotta go.
And see, I'm still nice. I still say yo. Sometimes.
I
Yeah,
can lie
it
though.
is
If
on
it
you,
was
though, I
me,
think.
if it was me.
I just be living life, y'all. It's
Because
not enough.
the difference between
I sacrifice my chair for my sister. I be doing all kinds
she
of
do.
stuff.
I'll be in
And
that
so
chair.
she,
I'll be
she trying to
rolling.
be mean. I'm trying to.
I wasn't trying to be mean.
So but I mean, like I said, I don't be knowing the extent because, like for me, I try not to deal with that person as much as I can either. So
They're like this.
no, we're not. Actually, we're not. She don't know, so that's fine. We don't, because if we was, I would be stressed out more coming to you all the time, how I used to. I don't have that problem no more because I don't. But communication is key. If you have, like I said, I'm not doing any business work, thankfully, trying not to, and that's why I said what I said. And you, maybe that's what y'all. I think that's probably where she's getting to. She's gonna probably do that anyway, because she's just all over the place anyway. So y'all probably won't end up be doing that show no more because y'all got too much drama. And I think the person that you guys are dealing with has seen that side, and he probably don't want to deal with it either. That's what it is. And I don't. And as I said, with when people deal with her, that's what usually happens. But she doesn't see that it's her. She never sees it's her. So she be thinking it's somebody else doing something, but it really be people going, I'm done with this. I'm not gonna be. This is what I'm saying. In the climate that we're in right now, we got a lot of people trying to get businesses going, get stuff going for our community and stuff. We don't have time for the dumb stuff. We really don't. And people who are doing that, they just say, I can't do it. I just want us to build each other up. That's it at this point. You know what I'm saying? I need us to help each other. And I can see too many where we at cliques and people don't want to deal with such and such. And I mean, even for us to have gone through what we went through. We should not have been kicked out of that.
Oh,
I
understood why.
No, I get what you're understanding why, but I don't believe that we should have. I really don't.
No, we shouldn't have.
Because we are. We as a people are vending and doing something.
Well, I understand why they didn't want us there,
Yeah.
but as the lady who set it up, and we called and said, "Is it still going?" I don't think we should have got kicked out for that reason. They should.
Yeah, and I always check with her.
Yeah, and
days.
I think that we should have been able to stay because of that. I'm going to stick with that on the conversation. But I understood their thing because, like you said, you sit there and talk to the other vendors, and I pay this much and I pay this, and we like we free. That would have caused more of an uproar than need to be.
Yeah.
And you think it wouldn't have ended well
Right.
if we would have stayed and they found out it was free. It wouldn't have ended well. I'm just saying. So I kind of understood that storyline, but at the same time, when we called or whatever.
I just kept my mouth shut. Now, the other person we're talking about, she wouldn't have, but I would keep my mouth shut.
Well, she could have just told everybody, don't tell them people it was free. But I don't think she realized that they was charging either.
All right.
She said, I'm going to make me a wing fling. If she
What is a wing fling?
Is
If you don't,
wing fling and have me 2 nice hard lemonade because this is driving me nuts. I need to know who this person is. Oh.
I know though.
She know what I told her. She know what it is. 'Cause she don't want me to beat her up already. I can't tell her because.
But can I know what a wing fling is?
Right.
That's all I just want to know what a wing fling
But
is.
she was good. She's good protective of me. She was trying to beat everybody up. All I was telling her.
She don't really beat this person up.
I'm going to be the
She's already wanted to beat her. That's why I said once she find out who it is, she don't know. She's already told me. I think on y'all show or something. When y'all first started, she tried to. And I said, no, that's fine. She was already trying to beat her up.
Hey, I sent it to you.
Oh, you sent it to her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord. Well, you better say what a wing fling is.
Yeah, can we know what a wing fling? I said this fast and still don't know what a wing fling. Do you know how long ago we asked about a wing fling?
I'm pretty sure because this is so good. She was tripping about it. How about it's not sweet? Like, oh, that's sweet. It's good.
What tea is it?
Something she got from Winco or something.
What tea did you use?
She said Winco's and I didn't get a clue what tea it was. It wasn't in the can that we got when we went to Winco. I only got one tea at Winco. Okay.
Somebody trying to be rude, so she trying to act like I'm Riri of FS, and I ain't. Yeah, Riri.
She is. She half actually took it back, and she know.
No, I took it back because somebody was being rude.
You was taking it back before I became rude.
No, you was rude. And then I didn't even check to see that. I didn't even realize I got more today. So. It's the same. I think the same. And every year it's the same, and then I'm just the fabricated.
I'm scared to take my ID.
The old one is just like this. It's just further away, I think, or closer, I think. Let me see if I still have it. I'll keep it in.
I don't want to do mine. I don't want to picture.
Why?
I'd be ugly.
No, you don't. You're actually photogenic. Because you really look at mom on
Okay.
Did she see it?
It was a Popeye special back in the day, 3 wings and a biscuit. Oh.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. I need some wings too.
What's your hair?
So we coming over to
No,
get our
it's wrapped up
wings.
like the other one. That's what I said. I look the same. They just put the camera closer to you. They just put the camera closer to you now.
We coming over for our wing fling.
That's pretty.
3 wings. What time is it gonna be ready?
Oh, I was.
So how to knock over my camera?
Yeah, my hair was braided back.
You see how they have
I
inside
think I
conversation?
had Chelsea do it.
So when I get my wing fling, she don't have to have nothing.
Mama
She
said
ain't
she's
helping me.
getting us a wing.
It's from Popeyes, right?
No,
Ooh.
she's making it.
Oh, she's gonna make it.
Oh, I still want that too. Who's making it?
Good.
Okay, I want some.
Because it was back in the day, because they ain't doing it now.
Listen, remember you guys were just getting rid of your food and stuff. Thank you, because what I did the other day, I thought it was gonna be nasty. I didn't care. I don't think someone must have used my fire up or something. I don't know what's happening. But I used some corn starch and that cornflake stuff you had gave us.
Oh, was that good?
It was bomb.
Did we give her the big bag of flour?
Yeah. Auntie, I'm gonna put the big
did?
baby on.
Yeah, because when you didn't give it to your heaven.
We did, you know, it just walked back. So Eli brought it
I'm like,
back.
wait a
And I
minute.
was like, why are you bringing this back? He said that you can have it. I said, no.
She said no. So that's what I did. And it was bomb.
This is a big old bag of flour.
Oh, is it? It's
Like you know,
those ones?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I
That's
think
fine, good
we
thing.
filled up our thing like twice with it.
Oh, okay.
Once or twice. Now I gotta figure out something else to put in my dang thing.
Oh my God.
Did you?
Yeah, she makes
Yeah,
them.
she makes
She
them.
won't
What
even
about
make
you,
the
please?
not tonight.
I
gotta
am. I
get
just
it
got
done.
2 months.
And that's the tea I really like. The not tonight song. Ooh.
You like that?
That's the best one. That's some tea I can drink all day.
But you be knocked out.
That's fine.
It's giving me narcolepsy.
I can't even stay up.
I'm gonna drink that
Oh.
on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and
And
Saturdays.
Okay.
Saturday's a good day to drink because we
Yeah.
wake up a little late on Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was talking about during the day. I'm drinking all day.
Not to the top. No. You
Y'all
gotta
can
stay.
steal my stuff from me.
No,
I
man,
know.
you
That's
selling
what
our
we do, we
stuff.
family.
We putting ourselves on y'all's
Yeah,
table and calling
yeah.
at y'all like this.
No.
Yeah.
So whenever the kids here, whenever Kai here, I'm
So anyway, y'all, I know we've been talking all over the board, but keys to these conversation from today is self-care. Write a book. Make sure you write a book.
And we're going to learn more about the short stories.
Yeah, learn about those short stories from Lydia.
I will tell you next week all about it because I'm going to have my short story up. And then we're going to see if I can make $1.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about that. I ain't excited about that. I'm excited about
Be
that.
excited about it because if you're on the ground up, your name gets known faster.
Everybody know me anyway.
Like I said, your name gets...
Everybody know me anyway.
Like I said, your name gets known better. And then it's
Stop
around the
like
world.
That, Lydia.
Well, hold on. And like I said, your name gets better. And you're going to be able to get your stuff together. And then you're going to be able to make some money when they get this stuff worked out properly. That hurts.
See? Who want to do that?
I don't know, but that's what she said I sounded like.
Yeah.
Your best friend.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's my best friend. She
She
a real back.
Hey, they singing about their friend. They singing about their best friend and everything.
Yeah, so I guess we're going to be ride or dying no more.
Yeah, we right here dying.
Ride or dying. Yeah,
She gonna be
dying.
She gonna be dying.
Because she made
She might ride or die.
Yeah, she going to be dying.
Pow, 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 pow.
Yeah, on you.
That's what's
You
gonna
going to
happen
be
to you.
pow on you.
You don't be proud
Yeah, we brought that on you.
That's my
No,
point.
because see, you knew when I said
me.
I do
that when
that.
I said that song was for us, but see, you want to
Pow,
mess up and direct it. Redirect the best friend song. So you got to get ride or die, and that's
No.
die,
And
pow,
we-
pow, 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 and we gonna ride.
I'm a pow, pow, pow.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
doing a pow, pow, pow.
No, you can pow, pow, pow on.
No.
Yes,
No.
we gonna pow, pow, pow you.
No.
Yeah, we gonna ride it on.
No.
After we pow, 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 pow. Pow, pow,
You
pow,
the same
pow.
way?
Or just
You-
get rid of Paula Santos.
She gonna die for real.
Get rid of the evil spirits. The moment gonna disappear.
So I'm the
She
evil
gonna
one.
be.
No, I'm just
Okay,
playing.
I got you.
I'm not even with evil spirits. I was like, what you talking about? Shoot.
All I'm
Get
saying,
rid of the funky spirit.
my chicken left. So I
Oh,
gotta
no,
say,
I was like, what is she talking
Where?
about?
What are we talking about?
my chicken left to
Woo,
go
chicken.
feed the best friend.
Oh my God.
That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is my chicken left to go feed the best friend.
Something wrong with her.
What you saying?
The both of them.
Can
I don't know why when
can
that
I give
that
your
song
chicken
came.
to somebody you don't like?
No, it's my chicken.
Exactly.
Oh Lord, who is it?
I don't know.
4K.
Derek. Derek.
It is.
Derek.
That's-
My boyfriend,
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
I was just telling everybody how Joe's best friend, she gave my chicken to her best friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, her chicken.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
when you buy everything, you thought that they was done because they eat a certain way.
No, she said, I said, I'm not eating it right now because we're getting ready to pack up and leave. Then her best friend said, oh, you got some food? And said, giving her her kernel rice. She said, oh, there's some chicken right
I
here.
had kernel rice because me and Rock ate it all up.
There was a kernel rice when you gave my piece of
Kernel
chicken
rice?
away.
And I was gone.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Because me and him ate
But
that.
no, but not when the
Yeah.
chicken came. No, not when she got the chicken. He ate it right before we was packing up. The chicken, she took the chicken and then he ate
Mine
the
was
rice.
gone.
Well, you know the chicken ain't gonna come back, so it's not really like.
Your friend's coming to Jerry.
That's what I'm just trying to tell you.
Alright. Well, just check on him.
Yeah.
She said the shade laughing my ass off. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then they gonna pop a pow pow me on my own song.
Yeah. I'm Papa Power.
I'm gone.
Where you going?
Okay.
Where you going?
I must be downstairs.
See, he act like he grown.
Did,
So when you
did
get
your son
boyfriends like this,
take
you
your grandchild or what? Oh.
Where's my baby sleep?
Oh, I got something to tell you.
Okay. I got what you do.
What'd you
What
do?
you say?
I gotta get off of here before she starts
She
going.
started-
That's what you said?
Yes.
She started to sound like Hennessy and
Because I was doing
God.
ice at the same time. It was,
I'm like,
I'm back in my lower arm because I'm tearing this ice up. I've been tearing this ice up. This violation, you guys. You saw that right here.
She talking about me. I used to have a test.
You see that?
But you.
Oh, girl. Remember the time you tried to put your titty in my
saw
mouth?
that, Joy?
No, ain't.
You saw that?
I was hugging Mom.
Did she not
Wink,
put her
wink.
titty in my mouth?
Oh, yeah. You
No,
did.
I did
That-
not.
that
I
one day,
did
that
No.
Just because they're luscious and big.
Oh,
That
you
was-
went like this.
That is
Yeah.
no.
In my mouth. Yes,
Yeah,
you
I
did.
was trying to pick them up. You know, my back was hurting. I was
Oh.
trying to get
Your
myself
back don't hurt. Shut up.
How you know?
Because you ain't never complained about it. That's
Mommy,
why.
my back hurt.
You lied.
You know, I made Rihanna
Wait,
a billionaire.
back. She
How
said
you
my
made-
back hurt.
She said she
That's
made
not-
Rihanna a billionaire. Go ahead, tell her.
Because listen, so
Yes.
I bought her
'cause
some-
I am not. Thank you.
yeah,
Let her
oh
know
yeah,
about
yeah,
Rihanna.
yeah. I'll help you though. You know,
No, she is.
I'm not
and
even.
her Rihanna's in the sky. And Evan, you should see what she got on Evan. Exactly.
Did you see?
No.
She
Let's
didn't
see.
even see.
You looking too pretty today.
You
But
look
you
sexy.
didn't
You
even
man. No, I have. Dad has a receipt of
Okay. He
So
has.
what's showing on your phone?
it. No, it's right here.
See, she got it.
So look at it. Exactly. I don't get that on a good damn day.
How you doing?
What is you talking about?
I don't get that on a good
You
day.
rich.
That's what
No,
I'm saying.
I'm not. She
Read
said
I'm
I'm
not.
Riri of FS.
Riri of FS.
No.
I ain't-
And she-
Exactly.
But she been talking about me like this the whole time.
Oh,
So I said,
I
oh,
want to talk
Riri.
about
Because
how
we're
I just said Riri.
This is
of
true
FS.
love.
That
This
ain't
is
true
true
love.
love.
That ain't
I'm
true
telling
love.
the truth.
That ain't love.
You
True
look
telling.
so beautiful today. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You want to go to the store with your money?
Yeah,
What you doing?
that's what
What
I'm
you doing?
saying.
You got something to do today?
I asked her what y'all needed. And she said,
Oh.
She didn't. I wouldn't want none from no Winkos. I want some from like Costco.
Oh.
I mean, not
Winkos.
Albertsons. I'm not. Winkos I don't mind. I'm talking about. I don't want nothing from Albertsons.
Why y'all like Albertson? Albertson go home.
No, because I wouldn't want what I want from Albertsons when I can get it at Winkos cheaper.
Oh, we didn't hear my story. So I made. Okay, so yeah, I know. Wait. I
You
forgot.
made Riri rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because before, right? That's why I was always picking up my boobs because I didn't have, good support, right?
Yeah.
But now, since I bought Rihanna's,
oh, you
bras
got
and
some
stuff,
Rihanna?
Yeah, I got like 3. And
Show us.
Show you guys.
Right here. Hey, you can't see it.
Mm.
Oh, that's cute.
That's pretty.
Riri did it.
Yeah, I have a pink one too, and I have a
What's
one.
that in the middle? Butterfly?
It's the X. Savage X.
That
It's-
7
Oh.
But yeah,
So that's how you made her a millionaire.
yeah, because I bought
She
3 bras and
contributed.
I bought some panties
She
and all that
contributed.
extraness.
So
So if it wasn't for her 3 bras and those panties and stuff, Riri
she
would-
probably wouldn't have reached to the million.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell. I can get you where you need to be.
Oh, man.
That's right.
You just gotta stick with me.
I know, but
And
see,
her
people,
effort.
and that's what I said. But people gotta treat people a certain way.
Yeah.
They can't be dissing them and then going, "Oh, I can't help you if you go."
Why I don't diss you. I was telling you how that was funny to me and to Rock.
I'm so
They're having conversations about me.
But I'm telling you that
And
right
I
now.
just want you to know I would never talk about it.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I can't
Yes.
do
So what are we doing?
Yeah, I know we have to.
I
figure out what we
cannot.
gonna go today.
I cannot do.
I mean, it's hot. We need to get some stuff to cool off
Yeah.
and everything. And some, maybe y'all need some ice. You
Yeah.
know, I don't know what you guys need.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause you're just so weird.
Thank you. You
Yeah,
want me a case of water?
Oh,
No?
yeah! Special.
Man, I throw some body armor up in there.
Oh! Because she my rider.
Man.
Don't you ask me. Because
And then nobody
Nobody
lies.
Bitch. That's right. See, people didn't even know I was saying that.
Me and my
I'm
auntie
so
is too
really-
of a kind. She got the FS to buy me some ice. I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness. You gotta get back in the studio.
Yes. That was a jam right there.
Yes,
We
yes.
could always add that into our lives.
Yeah. I tell you, we are just on a roll today.
Yeah.
Well, you guys stay safe.
Oh, we gotta
Please
go.
stay cool where you guys at.
She
'Cause
kicking us to the curb, y'all.
yeah, because too, it's time to get up for Brazil. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot
It's
right
hot.
now. It's hot right now,
Went to
y'all.
the stove,
And
it's hot.
woo,
That's why you're supposed to go early.
yeah. Because even when I came, I couldn't believe how hot it was when I came here. That's how bad it was. I was like, oh my gosh. 'Cause
We was in
And
the
that was
car.
80.
yeah.
I was sitting in the back and I was like, Dad, don't you got AC?
Ah!
I was like, you're so irritated.
So
You
what
gotta
had
have
happened was
all the windows down, some heat coming.
This is heat blowing in your face. That
That's
is
why y'all live rolling with me. Because you know that AC
man.
popping
Man,
for real.
especially the last heat wave.
Yeah.
Like right when I got in the car, I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yes, sir. It's cold in here.
Yeah.
It's
And it's
cold.
weird because when you get out of that when you have that air on you and you have to step out in it, man, you feel the difference. I tell you.
I feel like when we step out the house too.
Woo.
Like,
Oh yeah. It's not
like
good.
the heat hits you and
Yeah.
throws you back in the house.
Yeah.
Like Jay.
Yeah, back in the house. Yeah. So I really appreciate people who do have AC. I feel for y'all.
Central air.
I know I'm getting ready to go into some hotness.
Yeah.
And even with me trying to, and I know my child probably has not done what he's supposed to have done
And
to
I
cool
told
the house
him-
off.
I told
And he's
him.
probably going to be coming over here. He gets to be in the coolness while we suffer.
And
So-
I told him too. I said,
So,
9
No.
10, shut everything down, put some blankets over every window.
He
Keep the
and
cool
he found
air
his
in.
hammer, so he was supposed to. Of course, he did not do it last night because it was nighttime there. I said, when the morning come up, make sure you cover all the
He was home
windows
early enough.
with them black things so we can keep it cool. He probably
Our
ain't did
kitchen
it.
had the same curtain up since the first heat wave
Yeah.
to the new heat wave.
Mhm.
It's probably gonna be up there in winter.
No,
But see, you
I
guys
can't
at least
stand it.
have-
It's too dark.
Yeah, it's too dark.
You don't
And it'll be
Mine's
dark.
too
It's
dark.
too dark. And it'll be dark. You know how every time it gets dark for us? No, it's gonna be. But you guys have air conditioning too. That's the thing. You guys really got it made. So I'm like, shoot. I
But sometimes
might be
when
not
you're out-
knocking at you.
Like when it was during the heat wave and we would come home, it felt like the air conditioner wasn't enough.
It wasn't.
Because when we
still
would be
working.
outside all day like that, man, our bodies held that heat. And then when we came in here, that heat came out, and so it made it hotter in here. Because we all had been sitting out that heat. And then when we all came, it was like, oh yes. And then,
So
but
it
all that
probably
heat-
won't feel like that tomorrow
Yeah.
for us because we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. But Saturday,
Because my baby is leaving like at 10 in the morning. 10 to 30 because she was like, you know how when you came over to get her early because of the heat wave? Can I go get her? Yeah, she could come get her. I just gotta make sure we up.
Yeah.
We be sleeping.
yeah.
We be sleeping.
I'll be on the weekend. I was
Exactly. Keep up with your name on the page.
On his face.
She already called your son's name wrong and everything.
Who?
You!
Who?
You!
Ass.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
She is getting in trouble.
That's why she ain't getting no
Getting in
FS.
trouble. Lord have mercy. Oh, that wasn't good.
Mommy's
She laughing.
evil.
She ain't getting it either. Hey, this is my leg. We don't be getting it.
Her teeth are coming out today.
Free breast reduction. I thought I was gonna be able to do it.
Oh, man.
I'm the surgeon.
Look.
Oh,
Pop
my-
those
yeah, I got her asked for something the other day too. I started cracking up.
Say, honey, you ain't even gotta worry about it. You gonna get some.
No, I'm talking about the adult daughter. Because she's like, I have these 3 kids and this is sagging. No! I was like, oh no. She's like, just give me some over here for the side.
So I'll give her some of mine.
Oh, shit.
So she can have some boobies. Lift them up. Because yours is all perky.
That's how it is when you're young. When y'all get older.
Just think about it. If you have babies, they sagging.
Oh,
Swing
man,
low.
it ain't fresh.
Swing cheese.
That's good.
Then you go like this. Come
Carry
me home. Home.
That's why you gotta wear the bras. I don't know how people be going around not wearing the things, but okay.
I used to when I was younger.
No, but I be seeing.
I mean, younger, yeah, when you're younger.
My titties would be perky. And I wouldn't wear a bra, I'd be chilling. They didn't know, because they was just sitting up there. And unlike my sis, I didn't have big nipples, so you didn't have to worry about nipple popping.
I know you did. Mine used to hide.
Mama. Yeah, you took it to mama. Oh yeah, you took it to mama. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
That would be a good song talking about the nipples. That would be.
That's the only thing nobody talking about. People don't talk about nipples.
And they always hide them.
Yeah.
I was watching Nicki Minaj's video the other day, and she was her boobs was completely naked, and she had tape an X over the nipples.
See? The nipples are.
They act like nipples is what is?
And that's the thing that people don't know
But
about
people
nipples.
have issues with areolas too.
Yeah, that's what
Right.
I'm saying.
They think it's
They
ugly
do.
if it's too big.
Yeah,
or if
yeah.
it's too small. Just be like,
I don't know
they're all
what the
different
issue.
sizes.
They have issue with the whole nipple area.
I think areolas, like, honestly, I think that's the prettiest part of your boob. It's like an areola.
Well, the other
That's
part
like
is just your
weird,
skin.
but like, you know, people think
Probably
the
because it's your
nipple.
skin. The rest of the person
Yeah,
is your
I
skin.
think I like my areola.
And then we have
Just
bumps
love
around
yourself.
there.
Love yourself,
Mine don't.
people.
You got to love yourself.
Love yourself.
Be free of yourself. Understand who you are,
That's
whatever
what I had to
you
learn
want.
because I used
Do
to.
yourself. And,
What is going on over here?
it's
I
just,
thought it was
Free flow.
do yourself. I was
My
like,
mom
what's
does
going on?
not care about hers though, cause she's just like, oh yeah,
That's what she
on
said.
the
She-
couch,
she has to
like
be
in
naked.
public. That's
She
like, what
wants
you
to be
doing?
free.
yeah.
Be free.
Free yourself.
Be naked. Free yourself.
Take them clothes off.
Free your mind.
Take 'em off.
Free your clothes.
Yeah, I have an issue with taking my clothes off, but I learned to like my boobs.
Boobs are awesome.
I used to think
Boobs
it
are
had me
awesome.
like a weird shape.
They are.
Make me have a weird shape.
And you know, I used to be really self-conscious that I had small nipples. I'm not self-conscious. I like my little tiny nipples.
Huh?
With the big old
You
boobs.
like everything.
Cause I had people who got small
Yeah, everything.
titties and they had these big long nipples, and I'm like, don't a guy feel like he's sucking his dick with the big nipples at all?
Oh,
Okay,
no.
this-
And then she gotta wrap them up like this to make it look like she
this
got boobs.
always
and then-
conversation goes down here. It's always gonna get
I'm
there
trying to do that.
somehow.
You try to wrap your
I
nipples?
tried to tape my titties, and I was like, what is going on?
I
You
did to
try to
make
tape
it
it?
I
perfect
tried
so
to
they
tape
wouldn't.
it, but they
Yeah.
were already like up. But then I tried to like tape it, and it just looked like it was like
Oh,
two.
come
It was
on,
like
don't
one
do that.
was like this, and one, and it was just like, oh, whoa.
Oh no! See, the key
Oh,
is you wrap
man.
this one up first, then you wrap this one, and then you just do one or two going around, and so then they still have that little part in between because you wrap both
Is
of
that
them.
uncomfortable?
Why would you do that?
Because
For
back
what
in
kind
the
of a
day, as big titty girl when I was younger, didn't really have good support bras,
So that you wrap that.
so they could stick up. So then when I put my bra
No, 'cause I
on,
was like,
my titties would be like here. And when I would do double dutching and jump
Oh,
roping
yeah,
and
yeah.
cartwheel, they didn't move. They just like that one bra.
Yeah.
They just don't move.
Yeah. Well, see, because back in the day, I would hear people that had bigger breasts would try to take them down, like to try to smash them so you didn't.
Oh
know.
no, I didn't smash mine.
No.
I like I did. I sort of went like this. So like I look at the top,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and then you do one around, or you don't even have to do the one to go in there. You could just do it here and do here,
Yeah.
and then put your bra on. Booyah.
But I
And then
think-
the way to get it off so it don't hurt, soap and water,
Mhm.
shampoo is best. Rub it around and it just falls off. 'Cause I use duct tape.
well, now
Yeah,
I
I
think
figured
people
that
have a
would
good
be really
support bra.
good.
But after a while, because I like before.
But you're not even that big. I mean, you're big, but you're not big.
Well, what, my boobs?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. But,
Oh, you thought I was calling you fat?
yeah.
No.
No, that was good rolling eyes. I rolled my eyes really good that time. No, I wasn't talking about you because you're not fat.
Oh, okay. But, like I was saying, I think people actually have, like, good support bras, but, like, after a while, they, like, stop being good support bras.
Cause them titties
Because-
heavy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I
Depending
had,
on.
Do you know there's so many people that I met that have smaller boobs than me, and my
They're
titties
heavy.
and they're
Their
heavier
titties are heavier than mine.
and harder.
Like they told me to hold it, and I was like, "What the hell is in there?"
She said,
What
"What
is
is
it you
that?
got in there?
She said, "What is?"
It was like it
People
was a
have
brick.
hard boobs.
It was like this
Yeah.
brick
Like, I
all over.
felt someone's boobs and they was hard. And
Was
it
mine
fake?
was soft. No, they were
Oh,
real.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, mine was like a cushion. Like it put you to sleep.
Mm.
It put you to bed.
That's-
Eh,
I
eh, eh.
don't see myself.
Lay your head
On
on
my
my
pillow.
pillow. Hey, that's the girl right there.
And just relax, relax, relax.
No, mine was
Yes.
good. And your boobs make me look silly. My boobs on them.
I used to beat up sissies' boobs all the time.
Why?
Put it in the bra.
Because they had to put it in his bra.
And I didn't want her to have 4 boobs.
Yeah, that boob, the boob right here.
I mean, I just.
I was like,
Then I grab the bra and I go shake.
punching. I was like, dang.
It's violent moments.
What's
That's
right?
probably how I learned how to fight.
And you wouldn't, like, would you care if somebody did that to you?
I don't know.
She didn't have that issue.
I didn't have the issues. I don't know.
Y'all have that, like, this.
She never said ouch. Cause I think if she said
Because I was
ouch, I
trying
heard
to
it.
get in there. I was probably because I really wanted them in there.
Cause we did it the most when we went to North Carolina.
Yeah, probably because you were around me to where I could get the help I needed.
Yeah.
Because people don't understand if you don't have the help you need. If there's another person, you're gonna wear and tear your bra so much more trying to do that turnaround thing. And so if you have somebody that you can trust,
Buckle
or
up
that
and
you don't feel like it's embarrassed to see you, which I still was embarrassed because she always talked about me anyway. But just if you have that person help you put it on and go actually in the back, then you're not wearing tearing and stuff, and you can put yourself properly in there.
That's
Right.
right.
There was a whole bunch of we was having to do.
You know, bras are comfortable, but I don't like sports bras or bralettes and stuff.
You don't like those?
I hate
Because they be
sports
having my boobs like to
Yeah,
Yeah, I
the
hate
one,
that.
the uniboob.
I'm like,
I got
Yeah.
2 bomb sports bras and I just can't wear them.
Yeah, the uniboob thing, you looking kind of, and then a lot of studs do that. They do. I'm just being
but they be
honest.
taping their titties down, so when you look at the front, they look
Yeah.
like a man, but then when you look from the side, they be like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, woo.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah,
You got titties. You
yeah.
got titties.
Yeah.
And you ain't just got titties, you got titties.
Titties. God, I be seeing so many gay people with
Big old. Yeah, they got big ones.
Just cause they gay don't mean the titty gonna disappear.
I know, but like how?
Some people can't afford to get them removed.
But don't the people miss having somebody suck on their titties?
If you get
People suck on. That's not.
What you think titties is there for?
For babies. Or just.
some people don't. They really
I don't
don't.
know
Some
what
people
they
just
I never
for
thought
some
I'm
reason.
just saying that's why you want breastfeeding because I didn't want to put babies and breast and titties and all that mixed together. Just like you know, the truth is the truth and we shall set you free. You know the
That
truth.
didn't bother me.
I feel like that'd be
It
uncomfortable.
didn't bother a lot of people, but it bothered me mentally. It bothered me.
What?
Like my man sucking my boobs and now my baby sucking. And then go back to your man sucking your boobs. That just
Because it's two. If you mentally, you do one is for
Why is this really
food source and one is for
do you
pleasure.
get what I'm
This
saying?
is nasty.
That's what I said.
I was like,
No, it's just nasty because you said it didn't bother me, so I was like, wait, that means the baby and
Yeah.
because the baby.
They
needs
might
it
be
for,
sharing at the same time. You
The
never
baby
know.
needs it for food.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying, like,
But
But
mom,
your man don't need it for food.
But breast milk is healthy for everybody. It's good.
imagine if somebody
It has
said-
cancer fighting things in it,
Well, then,
and it's sweet,
then
sweeter than regular
why you
milk.
let yours dry up?
Hmm?
Go start pumping and let it go back out so you can.
So,
Heal
to
cancer.
say, do you have to have a baby to
It's a
produce
whole.
milk?
Everybody in the
I
mama
know,
got
I
babies.
produce milk now.
Yeah.
Everybody in the mama got
Yeah.
babies, so there's a whole bunch of milk out there
There
right
ain't
now.
nobody using it. Go ahead.
They need to. They've been talking about it on the thing.
Yeah, you can produce milk right
They
now.
give it away.
Right now.
I'm not. That was
You
too
can
much,
get you a breast pump
too
and
much
it'll
work.
even go faster.
too much work.
I don't think I'll do that.
It's too much work.
But yep, you can breastfeed right
Even
now.
having a regular baby and needing them is too much work. Because people, I think there's a misconception of if they think if you have big breasts or something like that, that you're gonna have a lot of milk, and that's not the case. And you know how I knew? Because your daughter had so much damn milk. It was ridiculous. And she barely had no teeth.
So he said.
And I was fighting to have milk. I said, don't come to
Yeah,
me.
so
thinking
Lisa
this
could
is
shoot you a
bad
mile
business.
away with her milk.
Man,
She could feed a whole army with her milk
she had so much dang milk.
in the little tiny boobs.
All the time. All the time. She had tons of milk.
Milk for days.
You know, really made me
She could have fed the
appreciate
child over there like this to squirt in the
Mhm.
Are you
eye.
serious?
She just had tons of milk.
Yeah.
You know, what really made me appreciate my boobs is that like people be paying me on my boobs, and God gave it to me for free.
People pay to get boobs her size and bigger,
Shoot,
and she don't like her boobs.
you really don't?
She complained about them since
I
I known her.
Are you
So before they even got this big, when she was talking about
She
my
has a
boobs,
nice shape
when she
though.
thought my boobs was
Everything
bigger than her
matches.
boobs,
everything matches. Like your booty
And my butt.
and your booty, it
That's
all
why I would
matches.
never get rid of it.
Because if you, I would see if like you had
a
a whole bunch of titties and had no booty, I'd be like, but no, you still look beautiful.
You know what I
But I'm
don't
saying
like?
You got both.
And I hope this don't offend people on here. I hate to see a big girl with tiny titties.
It drives me crazy.
That it just irritates my soul.
But then it just lets me know that they probably weren't supposed to be that big to me. I'd be thinking, well, you need to get down.
But titties is fat, so if you fat, the titties, your titties should be growing.
Yeah, but it don't be.
And they be having little nubs.
Yeah, they do. I've seen it.
So true.
I've seen it.
That's why I hate like trying to buy like bathing suits and stuff.
Because they don't think you got big titties.
Yeah, but
And they don't like the
I'm
big
like,
titty part.
if I'm wearing this big size,
So say you buy like
It
a
can't be like
5X
this
or
size.
something.
Yeah,
say
and
like
I'm
a
like, well,
5X.
if you think I'm big and you made this swimsuit for me to be big in,
Mhm.
why can't I have a big?
Titty part.
Why?
That's why I can't buy
That gets on my
like
nerves.
I can't
That drives me
buy
crazy.
sets like underwear and bra sets because
they
like
don't
the
match.
underwear should say I wear like a medium, right?
Yeah.
It
The
don't.
bra will be a small.
Yeah,
Like,
it don't.
my titties are.
Yeah.
It don't match.
It don't.
You
And they
don't.
don't think like that.
They don't. They don't think that.
That's why if I was gonna do a clothing line, that's what I would do.
Have options. That's smart.
Mhm.
That is really smart. Go ahead, do that.
That would be smart because that drives me freaking insane.
That's irritating.
Because every time I try to put on a bathing suit, this part is this like cover your nipple part and that body.
So I would have it like you would have small, so that's what I would call it, small, and it wouldn't go off of your underwear, go off your boobs.
Your boob.
So you're gonna have a small underwear, small this. Then you're gonna have bigger underwear,
And
small
small
this,
that,
and then
yeah.
you got big underwear and small this.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna be the same way. This matches this,
Large,
and then
yeah,
this gonna
medium,
go
large,
big,
whatever.
big, big.
That makes
Well,
sense.
if I did a clothing line, I would actually like to say, you know, your size, like your cup size. Like,
Think about this, you guys. We're having this conversation, and look, that's another shit in the
Business.
end, another business, another shit in
And
the
nobody's doing
Doing
it. Green Dollar Baby up there with Riri and JoJo. Joanne, my auntie.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah. That's just fine to me.
you are gorgeous.
Ah!
Okay, bro. But no, yeah. I would like have them like be able to do their cup size.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
That's
would.
what I would do.
Yeah.
That would be tight.
Yeah, because you don't want to just buy a whole bunch, but I would have it set together
Or
with the different sizes.
Customize them, sure.
Yeah, but customized always costs some more.
Cost some more.
That's what I'm saying. You could just have it already together. So
Yeah.
bathing suit. I need the one with the. I need a medium underwear with the extra
I like
large
that
swim
big
top.
bottom
Oh,
and
that's
big
over
top.
there in the medium extra.
Well, I got
That's
big
what you
booty
call
rock
it.
everywhere. What?
Call it medium extra or small, medium, medium small, medium extra extra.
Mhm.
So the go medium. The underwear tells you the size.
Yeah.
That's the medium or the small or the large.
Mhm.
And then this will tell you if it's
Yeah.
medium, small, large. So
Smart.
I want a small. Oh, can I have a small, medium?
Mm-hmm.
I need a small, extra.
I'll just be extra.
Extra,
I mean,
extra.
I'll be a 5X
Extra,
and 5X.
extra.
Top and bottom.
It's not saying that.
That's
But
what? That's why that's
what
what it would be
irritates me
though.
too. It's like when
Because
you,
this matches this. So
But
I need
this
big.
is not gonna be 5X.
Yes, it is. That's what it is.
oh, you should have like
No,
okay.
that would be the
so say you
extra.
do,
Because
Right.
I'm talking about the inside that has that padding.
Yeah.
That's not that.
but say you do.
But
so
You,
say,
what are you, like a Q? RS.
No. I'm a M. I think I'm an M. Or
But
M.
so say you do like a so like she said a 5X or extra large, right?
Mhm.
You should have like a measurement. So like
It would have it on the back. So you
36.
can
Yes.
see it.
Yeah.
You know how you can
Yeah.
see all. You ever have it on the
Yeah,
back?
on the back of the package.
But I'm saying like so say it's online. It's an online store, right?
Mhm.
You
It still will say it on the
Yeah,
thing.
and then you order it right.
Because they'll go like this chart. And you go to the
Yeah.
chart and it'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
what's
that's
up.
hard
There
too
you go.
because some places
I'm telling them, they can do
You
that.
finna be Riri.
some places you can't get stuff like that. Like some no.
'Cause
Some
I don't know why
places
Riri
your
didn't do
sizes
it.
are different.
I don't know why we didn't do
Just
it.
because she's small don't mean everybody else is.
But she does stuff for big
You
Yeah,
know
but
what?
not that big.
for curvy women.
People always don't ever go as big, or they make
They
it
go
to where
to
you're
22,
shoving
24.
yourself in something.
Their
And
big
it's
is
not.
22, 24. That's
Yeah,
not
that's
big.
what people think that is, and that's not. Or you're shoving. So that's why a lot of people wear these dang
You gotta be
waist
like 26,
strings and
28,
stuff.
30, 32, 34, 36. Those are the big ones. Going to 22, 24. That ain't back in the day. That was a 2X. Not really that long. We talking about 5.
I haven't seen these little belts though. I'm kind of thinking about that. Those little waist trainer belts. Have you seen them? And
They never do it for people our size.
No, it's a new one. It's a belt, and it's like just like those things we was in.
Yeah.
But all it is the belt. You go right here, and as soon as you wrap the belt around and all this goes in, and it's just for this, and you be slim right here, just for that section.
I would want to wear a waist trainer because that would be uncomfortable. Like you sit down, right? You can't sit regularly like you just.
Yeah, your back will be straight. You know like this.
Well, you're not supposed to sit the way
You're
you're sitting right now.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, you're sitting, like, wouldn't that, like, feel some type of way? Like, you're sitting regularly, like this, and, like, I don't
The
know.
only thing is, when you eat, you probably get full faster.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll probably know when you have to use the bathroom faster.
I saw one yesterday when the booty cheeks was out. I just call it the Doja Cat. Wait, her booty's always out. Booty cheeks are always out our outfits. So, but yeah, it was like all this is flat, and it keeps your butt up high, but your booty cheeks are out.
Yeah.
So then, of course, when you put a dress on, or whatever, it just look all bomb, you know.
I wouldn't wear a waist trainer.
Because remember, I had to wear that when I was pregnant with Creative. Because remember, they said stretched out. That was so funny. She was like, because she stretched my stomach out at the bottom and then went up. And so this was just hanging, my stomach was just hanging. And I had to wear this maternity belt to hold my stomach up. It was horrible. That was some crazy days.
Yeah, that was nasty.
It was nasty. It looked so nasty.
I be seeing men with, like, stomachs as if they just had a baby.
Who, men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But men are not body shy like women.
No.
They can go without no shirt on and
Oh
kill
my
it.
gosh, I be
And
seeing
be
men
just
who are
fine.
so thick. I be like, ooh, can I get some?
Oh!
Their booty just be so fat. I be like, how you seeing this still in your booty?
I mean, I was talking about Ciroc yesterday.
Yes. That was.
He don't like that either.
Yeah, I said, you was out there wearing a duck booty. And then you would walk like this. Auntie, I did not. Yes, you did. And I was like, well, you do, Lord, it's only bust out. And you was like, I am busting out. I said, you had a duck booty.
Because he really, like, he had some
Yeah,
booty
he's very
now.
subconscious of it because he's like, I don't want to baby
He had a duck booty. He was like this. And he was like this.
Yeah, he gonna
I like, bust out. He would go. So, oh, I can't do you in your duck booty.
But I really be
And he did not know he had a duck booty. He just knew he had a booty.
Yeah.
It was duck booty. I said he didn't carry you whoop because he had a steel booty. If you wasn't coming up there with a steel, he had to come with steel to hit the steel booty to maybe damage it. That's like as hard as a rock. Solid.
Whenever I punch it, and you don't realize what you did, and you just
solid as a rock.
So, that's why he always be harassing folks because he want people to hurt him and it don't hurt him.
I be wanting to steal some booty from someone. Because there's just somebody, and I, like, y'all know him too. Y'all know him, and he is thick. And I was like, because when I was younger, he wasn't thick. But now, I'm like, okay, can I get some booty? And then it's not like, ooh, it's cute, but like, can I get some booty? That's all I want to know. Because can I get some booty for free? Because I'm, like, just give it to me.
Just give it to you.
Just give it, because it when he stand up, and it go, every time he just walk. I'm telling you, and it's like together, and it just, like, oh my God.
Who?
I was at the gym, and he was standing in front of the TV, and I was sitting,
He's
and I was
always
like
that though.
I don't remember that. I do not remember that. But I was sitting
You
down,
were so tiny.
and he had some gray shirts on. You know, girls look at, you know, other body parts, but I was there looking at his booty, and I was
Because you
like,
have always been a booty girl, though.
no, but I probably have.
No, you
I
have.
mean, no, because listen, I'm not gay or nothing, but I be looking at girls' butt, and I be like, can I get some? Like, that's all I want to know. Like, your butt is up high. Like, who gave you that?
Singing
Like,
hallelujah.
That's what I'm saying. I know, but he ain't give me none. I got a little nothing. Like, I don't have nothing.
I don't know, because you also you ever talk about.
It's about to grow. Yeah.
You finna get, you gonna speak it, because you know I
You gonna be there with big dick booty.
I did, yeah, you gonna be that, and then, because I did that one thing, and I don't know if
And you gonna be able to sit a dinner plate on your butt.
Back in the day, because Lenore, I don't know if Lenore remember, I don't know if she might not know this book, but back in the day when we were growing up, there was this book called Dear God, it's me, Margaret. You remember that at all? Inside this book, I mean, it's a common book. A lot of people know about that. There was this part where she found, it's called the bust something or whatever. And if you did the exercise, it was supposed to grow your bust out, right? And so she did this. She said, and then somebody at the time, they actually no, that was because years later somebody created the machine. But she said, and then this part of the book, you're supposed to do this exercise like this, and you're supposed to say, we must increase our bust, right? So my dumb butt, at the part, to do it. I started doing it, right, when I was younger, because I was younger, and I read it or whatever, and I was like, really thought that it worked, because my boobs was growing so big. And I was like, oh my God, this thing really works.
These things work more than I expected.
I was like, because
I need to decrease.
I was like, oh no. I was like, I just did open a can of worms because I didn't know what was going on. So it was hilarious. And it's funny because people mention that book. Even I be hit, like, I ain't never going to forget that book because I sure remember that. Now I remember that part. We must increase our buzz. And I was doing it.
I just knew when I was younger, before I had boobs, I always wanted boobs. So I think when I got them and they got big, it didn't bother me. I just wanted them. So I've always cherished them like they're precious jewels that they are.
That's why I used to hate when I was young, because I was really asking, I want boobs. And then like one point in my life when I like first got them, like, and they were grown, oh yeah, I want these. But like when I was younger, I used to wear bathing suit tops because I thought I had boobs, and then when they finally came, I was like, can you take these back? Because I don't want these.
Because I don't think we realize how hard it is to shop for us.
Yeah.
You know, it's too much. Like, it's
so
too much.
Yeah.
No one.
But you're good in the new era where D's and double D's and stuff are like normal
sizes. I know, because even when I went to like Pink, that's what I was saying earlier. Like different places, you're different sizes. Because when I went to Pink, it's like my boobs. She said I was a double. 28 double, right? So I was there and I was looking and it was not fit. But then when I got mine from offline, it was fit, and I was like,
because it's just like clothes, things wear. That's they come in different sizes. Like whoever makes it, it's gonna be a different size. So it's not just because that's what they say it is.
In some places,
because like the ones we used to get, the good bras that I don't care if you was a C everywhere else. There you was an E.
Yeah, you was.
So a C was an E there. So you know what letters ours was. If a C was an E, you know our letters was up there, X, Y's, and Z's. It was just bigger. So, you know, you got to always pay attention to where you get your stuff at. But like I said, it might still be a little difficult for you guys now, but it's not as it was when it was our age. And because we couldn't get nothing. And that 24 hours was not working for these.
No.
24 hours were for A, B's, and C's. Why A's was in there, I don't know, but they were for A, B's, and C's 24 hour brows. Yeah, I don't know what 24 hour brows you talking about.
Shoot.
I tried to get, I was so stupid, but I seen this, you know, in brows where you stick them on and then you know how that string and it tightens up.
Oh, yeah.
I got one of those. It's so tight.
To make the cleavage thing?
Yes, and I was like, okay, this is not okay. Like, what is this? But I'm so glad it was on like $3. Why it didn't work.
Exactly, because it was $3.
Yeah, they saying it be sliding. You don't know, they be having those things like that.
The string came off.
I have this one bra that goes in the front, it clips in the front. And I got it because it had a little underwire. So I said, because usually when we have the front bras for big girls, the back be like this big of a strap. So it'll be like right here, down here, just to do that. And then you have like 18, 20 buttons the button up in the front. And then they didn't support. So all that work and nothing support. So I got one. And so now it's this thing we got to push the thing inside and go like this. It's the hardest thing to do. So I'm putting it on and I felt like, oh, this is not fitting. This is horrible. So one day I clipped it on without me in it, and then I squeezed my fat behind in it, and it lifted, and it made my boobs look extra sexy. And I was like, I want to wear like a shirt.
And then
Like, just with that bra.
Yeah.
Because the bra is cute by itself and it's black and silky and then it got the little gold here. Like, yeah, and then I just want to wear, a shirt and then my bra will look good.
Open,
But
That's
you know
what
what
I
I learned? Pretty bras are the ones that don't really work.
Like this.
I just want to wear that shit.
So when we go on vacation, that's all I'm wearing.
Wear the bra.
Where's she going? I might walk around the house in a little bra just so I can.
But do you actually think people want to see that?
I don't care.
You think I'm not used to, I'm used to saying nothing. So
I think I've seen
Yeah, because I'll go sunbathe in a minute. I used to get JoJo to do it with me. Now she's a little.
She's the
I can't
pressure,
convince her.
peer pressure.
I did.
Just do it!
We was
And you can see
sunbathe.
who's really into their body and who's not.
Yeah. Then we go out on the porch, we be butt naked, she would wear underwear.
Mm-hmm.
I be butt. And then the deer walks by and we watch the deer.
And she sings as the deer turns
All the time. As the deer. While I was butt naked.
She needed to be Eve for Adam and Eve.
So walking out to thee.
He ran off. He saw her.
He did not. He did
The deer was traumatized.
ran off. Then the rest of the people come back and we have clothes on again.
that was funny. That was hilarious.
What was y'all doing? Sunbathing?
And back then I really needed it because I was probably pale as up,
And it's so funny because right here to
Pale,
my
pale.
stomach, to the bottom of my stomach, because big, is light skin. It's already wanting this to be matching this. Well, I gotta be two-toned. Like since right now, this is dark and this is light. Light.
I said bump it. It's we think something's wrong. Hope I don't have because it be itching me. So I thought
That's because you get those bumps.
But if they're the ones that are, I gotta show you. It's not
those
this.
kind of bumps.
No, there's one I'm gonna show you. It's one that is weird. But if it's like a mole and it's not a circular one, you have to be worried about cancer. So you gotta, if there are ones like this that are not right, like and they kind of look like blurry or whatever, that's you gotta be careful.
Oh no, this is not. Those are regular bumps that probably start
It's a
itching if
tumor
you
thing.
touch it wrong.
You see?
You got a lot of itchy bumps.
So look, isn't that nasty?
What's that?
It's a tumor. It's a tumor. Yep.
That's nasty.
I don't like moles and stuff. Like moles are good on certain people. Like don't get me wrong. But moles
I mean,
are
I'm
good
getting
on
calls
certain
from all kind of weird places. This is weird. Some people are all kind of weird.
But like, what are those things?
What's happening when you're a billionaire?
Man.
Everybody come out the woodwork.
Yeah. They say, that smile in your face.
Yeah, all the while
To take your place and backstabbers.
Backstabbers. Old school is always the best.
Yes.
You can come up with, I don't care what conversation, you can come up with a song.
Why was she looking at the FS again? She was looking at
She was like, damn, Auntie is sexy.
Are you in disbelief?
She winking at you. I'm telling you, I ain't never had that. I ain't never had that. Ever.
You probably did at the end of the month when we had those things.
Nobody
If you
did
would have
not.
waited, because
No.
you had two, right?
I had two.
Okay.
And it didn't come up to that.
Hey, Charlie, I love over
Yeah. All right, so we gotta get out of here. We done kept y'all forever and ever.
Yeah,
and
we've been
ever.
on here 2 hours, 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Okay, we'll see.
We love you guys. See you next week on the Talk It Out Show.
Turn off the camera.
Oh my